welcome to the last episode of The Dark Before. If you tuned in last week, you would know that the party is currently riding on the back of a giant, awesome, kick-ass dinosaur, and are plowing their way through a lake on their way to an island that is seething with magical power. Um, in an attempt to confront the worm and stop the ritual. Let me see here. 1 second while Josie, did you have the panther with you?
No. I don't think so. He might have been running alongside, but I don't know if he made it.
The elk.
Panther made it, and the elk fell off.
Okay, the elk definitely didn't make it, but the panther did? Okay, cool.
I believe the goat made it too, because goats can't fall.
No, they left the goat behind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
So, let me see here. I'm just gonna move this stuff out of the way real quick. You guys, the Thunder Beast is plowing through the lake. There's a huge wake behind it. You can see sort of as like the electrical energy sort of like glows inside of its body. You can see the light sort of diffusing through the water around you. You can even see like the silhouettes of like fish and eels and stuff like that. As you guys near the island, you hear this commotion in the water, and the beast kind of stops. You guys are close to shore, but the beast kind of stops in the water, and it seems kind of uneasy. And it kind of is looking around, and it's like growling. Really, like just the way it breathes is like deep and rumbling. I don't know if you've ever been around a lion or a tiger, but it's like that, except much larger.
Neither of them, but I have been around a bear. Oh my.
I can personally say I have not been around a tiger or lion.
Not even at the
Yeah,
zoo?
they have this
No.
way of breathing that's like it's like the idling of like a diesel motor.
Yeah, it's almost like a purr, but on a large scale.
Yeah, you can like feel it in your body.
Even at a distance.
Right. So this it's twisting and turning in the water. It roars, and then as its roar kind of fades off, you see the worm leap up out of the water. It surges up out of the water and it grabs the Thunder Beast. They're like struggling, and as they're like struggling in the water, it causes a huge wave of water to sort of crash up and over the back of the Thunder Beast, and it picks you guys up and pushes you into shore. And it settles you all on the shore of the island. And as you guys pick yourselves up and look back, you can see the worm drag the Thunder Beast underwater. And as they vanish below the waves, you see the crackling of lightning and electricity and these flashes of blue light under the water. And after a moment, things kind of go still. You can't see the Thunder Beast anymore. You're not sure where it's at, but you can clearly see up the hill ahead of you that beam of light that I described earlier, like shining up into the sky. And if you look like way up high in the sky, you can see that it seems to be pulling in clouds from around it, and they seem to be slowly spinning around this beam as it shoots up into the sky.
If there's a direct path, Nama's taking it. If there's an indirect path, Nama's making it.
Yeah, the scrub, like the foliage here is relatively thin, and it does look like, since this is like actually nearby where you guys are, you can see what looks like torches They seem to be kind of weathered, like they've been there for a while. As previously stated, this area has been used often and regularly over generations. So the torches are unlit, but you can see where they sort of line this path that winds up the hillside to the top.
So before we get too far, I haven't given everyone aid, right? I don't think I have.
That's it.
So aid will give me 3 targets. We will do Nama, Bellis, and Aiden. So I'm at level 4, so that'll be 15, right? 15 points. Okay. So your hit point maximum increases by 15, as does your current hit points.
Cool. Yeah. If you are affected by aid, well, actually, I'm gonna have you. Okay. Yeah, I'll have you guys like notate what was the color we chose for aid.
Could be green.
Okay, so when I get you guys to the map, we'll go ahead and if you're under the effect of aid, go ahead and put a green dot on your token. You can see as you guys kind of get up on the beach and you're kind of getting your bearings and you start heading for the path. Barrow seems to be splitting off from the party and kind of like he seems to be trying to like sneak his way up along the path in the direction of the light. You can tell by like the way he's carrying himself and the way he's acting that he's trying to be sneaky, but you can also tell he's not doing a great job.
Balro, did you want uppies?
I'm sneaking.
Sneaking on what?
You can see me.
Yeah, as Bellis is addressing you, Diff is like kind of standing on her shoulder, like looking right at you the whole time. Like he doesn't say anything, but he's just
Yes.
watching you like, what is this dude doing?
I'll take the uppies.
All right, come here then.
Just
Bellis just throws them.
Yeah. Just like
Although he does bring up a good point. Would anybody are you guys how are you guys proceeding? Are you kind of heading up as fast as you can?
You said there's a light?
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
see it up.
yeah.
Whatever the most direct path is, I'm taking it. If there's not a direct path, then I'm making a direct path.
No, there is a pathway that winds its way up the hillside and has like it's well trod. It's it's I mean it's like a dirt path.
Most people would say that the destination isn't as important as the journey. Nama very much is the opposite of that person. Like right now, I am laser vision on whatever the light is. The second I start understanding what it means, I'm going to start engaging in action.
Okay.
Bellis would follow.
All right, so you guys head up the path. I'm going to go ahead and move you over to the map, and we will get started. You do hear as you start making your way up the path and you get ready to like kind of crest up onto the top of the hillside, you can hear like crashing, like the crashing of waves and commotion in the water, like the bellowing of the thunder beast. This absolutely like unearthly like shrieking sound that kind of sends like a shiver up your spine. And then you can hear like the crackling of lightning strikes and the peal of thunder. And here we are.
As soon as Marzena hears that like cry from the Thunder Beast, she will start running to catch up to Nama and head toward the front of it. And she'll just kind of say to Nama, with like a lot of she looks nervous, but she also looks very determined.
This is what I saw. This must be the calamity. We have to help the good one.
Does Nama
she'll-
see like a heavy rock on the ground as she's making her way quickly up that way?
Oh yeah.
Okay. She picks them up and holds them tight in her hands.
What, like fist packs?
Yeah, or like, have you ever punched somebody with like a roll of quarters in your hand?
Yeah, like a fist pack.
Yeah, is that what they call it? Sorry.
You pack it.
Yeah, old timer. It's called a fist pack.
We just called it a roll of quarters.
Them roll of quarters.
Well, it's not. It's not every roll of quarters is a fist pack, but every fist pack.
Fist pack
a
is
fist pack.
roll is. Wait, every fist pack is a fist pack, and probably a roll of quarters.
Right. Maybe on occasion a roll of quarters.
Yeah.
So I'm not
But
sure what the
it's
marching
rocks.
order here exactly is. So you guys can arrange yourselves however you want as long as you're along this edge here. And you guys are essentially like just off screen here. But as you guys kind of come up and the path sort of levels out, you see a handful of cultists that seem to be standing between you and the ritual circle. And the ritual circle seems to be like seething with dark energy. And you can hear them, the cultists that are standing in between these stones, chanting. And even though it's like kind of late afternoon, like the sun's starting to go down, the manifestation of all this dark magic is almost like sucks the light out of the area. It's like shrouding the area in gloom.
Nama would ask one question of Marzena as she's kind of trying to keep up with her. So we're killing them all?
Marzena immediately goes pale upon seeing them all and just kind of nods her head.
I think we.
There wouldn't be
Yes.
time for the response to be heard. The second she says yes, Nama is literally just straight double moving. I'm going to use my bonus action to get there ASAP, and I'm punching this fucking guy right in the back of the head. Like,
Are we
So,
arriving? Oh, wait, are we
um,
arriving in that little neat row?
Okay.
No, I did say you guys can arrange yourselves however you want.
Yeah.
Oh.
But you will be like essentially just off the edge of the map.
Gotcha.
So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So when you say double move, can you dash as a bonus action?
I can dash as a bonus action.
Nice. Yeah, so they see you coming, but you do get a surprise round with how like quickly you're moving.
Okay,
So if you want to go ahead and put yourself right there, that's fine.
cool.
And actually, go ahead and make.
Well, if it's a surprise round, we should roll initiative, and then
I was
we'll
gonna
just
say,
whoever acts in the surprise go.
Right. Cool. So there's your initiative.
Thank you,
I think
thank you.
Marzena would be right on her heels. Like after, even though obviously Nama's like heading straight for her, after a moment of like thinking and pausing, she's like, yes. And yeah.
We don't
So
have
right-
we don't have time. Is basically what Nama's brain set is. That worm is killing that lizard thing.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever's happening here needs to stop.
A blood witch.
We love to see it.
That's Ziza's new
I
aesthetic.
love that Marzena rolled low because that supports my like she's thinking about it, weighing her
Yeah.
options.
Here, I'm gonna put.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Any
Oh my god, I could yeet Balro into that.
any requests for final fight music?
Hold on. I've actually
Oh my
got.
god, that is gonna get me very not happy.
Give me 1 second. What, me having fight music is gonna make you unhappy?
No. Oh wait, is that you?
Yeah.
Well done, well done.
If it's too loud, just let me know.
It's fine.
Wait, did I roll for diff? I did roll for diff. Oh, crap. Nope, that's fine. All right. Is that everybody? I believe it is.
Hmm.
All right. So,
You okay, Jonah?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, clear your throat.
I thought I was muted. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Yes, I'm
It was
fine.
just
I'm
very
sorry.
loud.
You still hear me?
yeah, Kate
Yeah.
Jenna, you're up first.
Okay.
Oof.
1 second.
Oh, it's coming through no matter what.
Well, that guy didn't even roll initiative. So I guess I'll roll for him.
Okay, give me 1 second, please.
You're right. Oh, good. He's going near the bottom.
All right. I mean, why fuck with the classics, right?
Where are you casting it?
Let me make a thingy. Okay, 1, 2, 10, 20. Is that 20? It is, right? And
I
20.
don't see anything.
10, 20. Is that 20 by 20? Am I tripping? Oh,
Yeah, that's 20 by 20.
Is that?
It's a 40
It should be
foot cube.
40.
Oh, right. So it
Oh.
should actually you could cover the entire circle.
Oh shit. Okay, wait.
And
So
all
basically,
them.
if you like, yeah.
Hold
So
on.
it'd
I
be-
gotta click. I can't resize it. Okay, let me try again. I'm sorry.
Hit okay.
10, 20, 30, 40. 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, and we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, basically, it'll be these. This one, and
Mhm.
then all the rest beneath it, or south of it. So this one,
So
and
one,
then 1,
two-
2, 3, 4, 5 beneath.
Oh, and not this one. So basically,
I'm sorry. I'm redoing it. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make my life.
Are you moving it up?
Oh shit! No,
That's the best you can do.
but I can move it down so that I get these guys close to us.
Yeah, with the ones in the ritual.
Mhm.
it doesn't matter. The ritual eats the magic.
Why did
shit.
you waste us trying it?
Because I wanted to know where it was going to be.
Oh, okay.
Wait. Hold on.
Too late. He said it got 8.
No, I wanted to put it here.
Yeah.
So
I want to change my mind about it.
1, 2, 3, 4. So the bottom 4 then would be affected.
it still eats
Okay.
like
No, it eats
you
a spell.
start casting the spell, and you watch as the spell basically starts like manifesting and forming, and then it collapses and gets pulled into the circle.
Lame.
Fucking worms. Okay. All right, that's my turn.
Cheating.
So this is still a surprise round, so nothing's happening there quite yet. Acolytes surprise, Blood Witch surprise. Nama, you're up.
Yeah, this one. Since I have advantage for surprising it, I'm gonna punch it with a haymaker. So 17.
That'll do it.
Is it dead? 13 damage.
Yep.
I'm gonna move like this to this next one. Same thing. 13 damage as well.
Yeah. Homeboy's dead.
Move in there.
Nice.
Bonus action. Effectively flurry of blows. I always forget what it's called.
Do you have enough movement for this? Oh wait, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you bonus action dash.
Oh, so this is happening during that turn. Okay. Sorry, you said put myself there, and I thought that meant that I started from there at the beginning of the fight.
No,
Apologies.
I misinterpreted surprise rounds.
I understand. That's fine. So then I still have, if we're all basically equating the start there, and I still have a dash in here, then yeah, I'm going to go ahead and move up to this one and action surge, and then 2 more punches. I'm going to punch that
Okay.
one. That'll probably do it.
Yep.
And I should have, let's see, 25, 40, so 20 more feet of movement. I'm actually going to go here and use my last attack on him. I am, instead of just hitting him, I'm going to grapple this one. I'll make my athletics check. 14. You can make an acrobatics or athletics as choice. He does not get grabbed.
Yeah, you sort of like rush around the stone and try to grab him, and he like catches you out of the corner of his eye in the last second and just like moves out of the way, so your hand grabs nothing.
Okay, that's it for my turn.
Diff rises up and attempts to strike a heroic pose as he raises his hand and casts magic missile. He's going to target the cultist and the acolyte on the left.
What a good boy.
Yeah. Oh, whoops. Okay.
Might be muted.
First 2 against the first one. Second 2 against the next one. So they're both still standing, but they are really messed up.
Nice.
Skip them. Surprise round for Bella.
and that's all I can do. So,
So I guess that's it for 8. Oh, you could do you could bonus action Shield of Faith. That might come in handy.
yeah, let's do that. Where's that?
I think that gives you +2 to AC.
Si, senor.
So all right, Balro, you're up.
Alright, let me just. Okay, I could do that. Balro is just gonna walk up to this guy. He's right here. Then he's just gonna. He's not gonna rage yet. He's saving it. Gonna try to hit. Does a 15 hit?
15 will hit.
Right.
You don't even have to roll damage. He's dead.
Oh, he's.
As you kill him and he hits the ground, as his dead body goes limp, one of these heart potions rolls out of his hand.
I pick it up as a bonus action.
Can you make that voice again?
As a bonus action, yes.
Cool. I'm just gonna hold on to it because Balro does want to eat it. Not yet. And then he's gonna walk up over here. This guy is gonna hit him. 18.
18 hits.
9 damage. That's it.
Yeah, on the nose. He's dead.
Yes!
It's like as you club him to death, like the skull on the great club like kind of chomps into the back of his head. And as you like pull it back, it pulls him back into the ground. As he hits the ground, you can see that he has one of these heart potions in his belt as well.
Ooh.
So that's it for Balro. Marzena.
Okay. So I'm super excited. I've been sitting on this one for a while, but I finally encountered the cultists. And she's going to use her action to shift into Radiant Soul. So these beautiful, like, divine wings are going to sprout from her back. And she's immediately going to fly 10 feet in the air. And then use the rest of her movement.
I think that's the first time you use that.
It is. It is absolutely the first time. She was waiting until she found like her purpose. And now that she is close enough, this is kind of up to your discretion. I'm not really sure how features work. But can I use my bonus action to use my wild shape and have both active at the same time, or do I have to have one or the other?
No. No, you can use both.
Okay. Because they're not concentration, right? So
yeah, Radiant Soul's not concentration.
and wild shape's not concentration. So
no, I don't believe so.
okay. Just double checking. I wasn't sure if that was allowed. So I will use my bonus action to wild shape into the archer. So now she's like this beautiful. She's basically that Smash Bros. Character, the boy with the wings and the arrow.
Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I don't know if a 14 will hit though. She is targeting this one. Oh wait, no, Nama's there. Sorry, one sec.
You
The
can
archer
fight it.
is
You can
50
fight
feet. I think. Oh, it's okay. Okay, I think she would go for that one then.
Okay. Was 14 your attack roll?
Yeah, I don't know if that would hit.
No, it hits.
Oh, awesome. Then I'm going to do 10 plus my level of radiant because I have the other one. So that's going to be plus 8. So 18 radiant damage.
Yeah, that's more than enough to kill it. Nama, you're like winding up for a punch and you watch as this like radiant arrow of like golden starlight slams into its head and it just goes limp. And then like even before it hits the ground, the arrow sort of just like dissolves and disappears.
Love to see it.
Cool. Just double checking, because I'm 10 feet in the air, if any physical attacker were to like come at me with a sword or something, it would be disadvantage, right?
If you're 10 feet in the air, I don't think they'd be able to reach you. Or
cool.
They No, they'd be able to reach you. Because they
Okay.
occupy a 5 feet cube, and you being 5 feet off the ground or 10 feet high, you would occupy the 5 feet cube above them.
Oh, okay. I think I would
mean, you can
actually.
go
The
higher
math
if
is
you want.
off.
My math is off, so I think I would actually back up
No,
5 feet.
Chad's math is off.
Oh,
Is it like 5 feet from like floor to foot, or is it 5 feet?
math.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah. So it's like, I guess in mechanical terms, you'd be 15 feet off the ground. If there's 10 feet between you and the ground,
Yeah,
right.
yeah. I'm
So
10 feet in
no,
the
it
air.
wouldn't. Anybody, a medium-sized creature on the ground would not be able to reach you. A large
That's
sized
what I.
creature
Okay.
would.
Okay. Thank you. That is her end of turn.
Okay. So is that it for you?
Yes, that was action bonus action. Yeah.
All right. So Kaitana.
Okay, so I noticed that my really amazing and totally not overused spell was sucked into the wormhole, right?
Yes.
If I try to buff my teammates, is their buff gonna get sucked into the hole?
Make me.
Do I?
You're not trained in Arcana, are you?
Of course not.
Okay.
Wait, am I? No, I'm not.
Best way to find out is fuck around.
Are you?
Yeah, we're just gonna fuck around,
And then we will find out.
trying to overthink shit. Ain't got time for this. What are we, Marzena?
I mean, you can make a free Arcana check if you'd like.
No, I don't want to.
Okay, that's
Now I don't want to.
My favorite part is when the players
Just-
start foregoing rolls even when
So sassy.
Just do your thing.
No, I don't want to. Okay, so
Do your thing. No.
I don't wanna. You're not my
Right.
mom.
Moving on.
okay, so let's do this at level. We're just gonna do this at the same level because we hate Balro now. Sorry, Balro. Okay, bless. So if you are aided, please remember that you are aided. If you are blessed,
and put the pip on yourself.
I forgot.
put the pip. So Nama, Bellis, and Aiden, all blessed.
Oh,
and
we
aided.
have both.
You're
Does
both.
Balro notice this hateful act towards him?
What, the neglect?
Yes.
What you
I'm
gonna
sure
do about
he
it?
would realize. I'm
What you
sure
gonna
he would
do about it,
realize
honey? What you gonna do?
I'm sure he would realize the magic that has been casted on him before isn't being casted on him now.
Child, I gave you. You got a chance to respect the ancestors, and you dipped them in your poo, and now
True.
Where are you?
No, I'm sure he would just see you casting, and then he would just kind of snarl and just be like, "Fine, I will do this myself," and then just keep doing what he's doing.
End of turn.
Cool. The spell goes off without a hitch.
Okay, good.
You can see like the kind of familiar aura kind of surrounding your allies. And so Kaiduna's initiative, or this turn, would signify the beginning of normal combat. So we're out of the surprise round now. At initiative count 20, this woman up here, who you can't really see her features, but from your position you can kind of see her silhouetted up on this rock that's like kind of overlooking the whole area. And you hear her voice kind of booming out, and she says, "Loyal servants of the worm, these miscreants have come to try and stop us. Kill them!" And you watch as this guy steps out from the circle. You watch as this one this one, and this one back here, like rip these potions off of their belt and chug them down, and you hear the bones cracking and the flesh tearing as they turn into these big guys. Give me a second here. They will be going. Their initiative will be right after the cultists.
Done.
Yeah.
Do you even lift, brother? Oh!
Okay. So, excuse me for a second. Apparently I forgot to roll initiative for these guys. All right. So that was that. Moving on to the Acolytes. Those will also be 16. Let's see here. I've only got 1, 2, 3 of these guys left. One of them's fighting Aiden. The one fighting Aiden will it's gonna take a swing at Aiden with a club. I think a 21 misses. Yeah, 21 misses. These other 3 will one of them tries to actually shoot a firebolt like straight across the circle at well, Balro. It doesn't go anywhere. It basically like you see it go across the circle and then straight down. This other one will step over here.
Well, they can't cast offensive magic. That's a plus.
It will cast Sacred Flame on Balro. This one turns around and casts Sacred Flame at Aiden. So Balro, I need a dex save. And Aiden, I need a dex save.
Okay, trying to figure out the magic rolls.
So Balro takes 2 radiant and Aiden saves. So I believe that's nothing. Yeah. Okay. So the one that was casting it across the circle, it went this way. This one went this way. This one went this way.
Got it. I figured it out. But Nama didn't.
Yeah. Well, you know, as long as someone knows what's going on. The Blood Witch will probably should have read this. Cool. Cool. Okay, that's dumb. I guess I will do. This character sheet's messed up, but whatever. From her vantage point, she can see over the circle. Let's see here. Yeah, she's gonna cast. Those are all going to Balro. I
Only
believe
one
11
hits.
and a 2 will miss, but I think that one hits. So
11 and a 12.
Huh?
It's an 11
he
and a
didn't.
12. Oh, he didn't reckless?
Nah.
I didn't
He's not-
reckless yet.
Yeah, he's not raging yet. So yeah, the 17 will hit. You take 8 force damage.
It's like I
It's
don't
a
even
shock.
know. It's like
It's
I
a
don't
shock
even
to
know you
everyone.
anymore.
Right?
And then she starts moving down the steps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
That
And
it?
you can
Ooh, she's
see
getting closer.
you can see in her hands she has she like draws 2 weapons, and so she has a crude long sword in one hand and a crude short sword in the other. And that's it for her. We're moving on to the cultists. There's only one left. This one here on the circle is going to keep doing what it is doing, but you can also see shadows moving over in this general direction. Someone roll me a d4.
Well.
Oh, thanks, Balro. Thanks, buddy.
I don't know if I'm still muted, but yes.
We can hear you.
Yes!
Oh no.
Excellent. Excellent stuff.
We are going to eat tonight, boys!
Meat's back on the menu.
Wrong for 2 reasons. You don't get to eat people, and we are not boys.
They're not people.
You are the only boy.
A
Yeah, that's
cannibal
right.
and a
Fuck.
misgenderer.
Mm-mm.
Canceled.
So the big hulking guys are like now
Hashtag.
they're like in full rage mode. They're like, "Rah!"
Hashtag cancel
And they're
power.
like beating the ground with their clubs as they like run in and start attacking you.
Hash browns, cancel Balro.
Hashtag cancel Balro.
No, I just want hash browns, man.
Well, hash browns sound great.
Just thought about
Honestly, same. I could use some hash browns with steak right now.
Oh, they don't sell on this late, but we could just like go get fries and like glue them together with like mashed potatoes,
We could go get Denny's.
and then they would be waffle fries.
So
I want waffle fries.
That is what I want.
The first
two-
attack misses.
those are against Aiden. So those 2 miss. This is against Bellis. 15 hit.
What did I do? Yeah, that hits.
18 bludgeoning, and I need a strength saving throw.
From me?
Yes.
Wow.
Don't forget you're blessed.
Oh, that bless is
your-
not gonna help.
Oh no. It's
So you are prone. So this next attack is made with advantage.
Wait, even with a with the plus?
If you rolled a 10, it would have helped. But
Oh.
no matter what you roll, it's your highest is gonna be 13.
Oh.
And then I'm assuming a 16 hits.
Yeah.
16 hit last time. So it
Shit.
comes in and it swings its club in like a wide arc, and kind of like catches you across the face and knocks you to the ground. And then as you look up, the fist comes in and bam, punches you across the jaw.
Nice.
These next 2 attacks are against Balro.
Okay.
I'm assuming a 20 hits.
Absolutely.
So that's 16 bludgeoning,
16.
and I need a strength saving throw.
Got you.
So you succeed, so you stay standing, and then I think a 10 misses.
Yes.
So
Said 16? Yeah.
yeah, so much like the attack against Bellis, the club like catches you across the face, but you're like unfazed. You're like rooted to the ground. This swollen, misshapen foot you have is really good for maintaining stability.
Arm.
Arm.
Oh, well, it's the arm and it's like your whole right side.
Oh.
What's my whole right side? Yes!
That's why you're So yeah, you have disadvantage on attack rolls and your movement speed is halved.
Oh yeah, because of the exhaustion or the
No,
curse?
because of the curse.
No, but I do have exhaustion too.
Oh shit.
If you have one
Okay.
level of exhaustion, it just means that ability checks are made at.
No, I'm at 3.
Your attacks are
What?
being
Oh,
made at
wait.
disadvantage as well.
Sorry, 2. Sorry, 2.
Yeah, your
2.
speed might be reduced to 2. Hold on.
Yeah. So is it just 5 feet of movement?
Speed halved.
No, my speed is already.
And
Yeah,
so it's
what's
halved and then
happening
half
between-
again. So half rounded up
Okay.
is what we're doing
So
for this
I'm
game.
gonna
So
overlook the fact that you should not be anywhere near this combat at this point.
no, speed
Yeah.
speed would be 5.
Yeah, your speed is 5
5.
feet.
All right, cool. We're just gonna say he got tossed a lot.
Yeah. Oh wait, yeah, you did get thrown into the thick of it.
Yeah.
But that's it for these guys. So, Nama, go ahead and make me a perception check
Sure.
for free. Excellent.
Nice.
Yeah, you are standing. You're standing close to the stone right now.
Yeah.
And you can see like those that kind of colored energy I described earlier.
Yeah.
Actually, seems to be like reaching like strands of it are reaching out of the rock and like reaching out towards you.
Okay. So the magic.
I'm just gonna ask you one question. Do you want to touch it? Do you want to touch the rock?
Well, I am going to touch the rock, but for different reasons. My question is, though, does the ground in the middle look like it's ground, or does it look like it's some sort of like unwalkable thing? Can I run across the magic circle? Does it look like it's a physical thing I can run across to my
Yes.
Nama brain? Okay.
Yes.
Then I probably won't actually want to jump on the stone or touch the stone. The only
Okay.
reason I was going to touch the stone was to pivot up on top of it, jump over the big guy, and murder the witch. But since I can run through the middle, I'm going to do that. And I'm going to end up right here. And I'm going to
It's a very nauseating feeling, but there's no. Once you're clear of it, the feeling dissipates.
Okay. Yeah, I harbor the feeling of nausea back with hatred, and as I pierce out of the magic circle on the other side to the apparent leader, I said, "You shouldn't have said anything," and I just punch her right in the face. Actually, I don't.
Talking shit.
I don't punch her in the face. I look like I'm about to punch in the face, but then when I'm punching, I bring my hand up to the side to grab a hold of her. So athletics check. And I'm going to spend my inspiration.
Shit.
Not the bardic one, the regular one. And that's all.
Josie, you still have a panther running around here.
Oh, right. I do. So the panther's being a panther. Let me pull them on. They would not be that close. Sorry.
So, John, you said you were grappling the Blood Witch?
Yep, 21.
Okay.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Nope.
Okay. When I grab a hold of her, I've moved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to move my final 5 to move into her space, which pushes her 5 feet off over the edge. And I'm going to let her go. How far down is it actually before I do?
This particular ledge is 15 feet.
I drop her, and then as she's falling, bonus action, dash, and jumping down after her, so that when she hits, I'm landing on top of her with my second attack. And I guess I'm maintaining the grapple actually instead.
Okay.
Instead of just dropping her, I'm pushing her off and slamming her down.
I got you.
Keep
Go
the
ahead and
power
make
play.
me a. Okay, so she's gonna take falling damage.
Yep. And if we're still doing the rounding up game, it'll be 2d10 of falling damage because it's not falling damage she expected.
Right. Yeah, we'll go with that. I want you to go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw.
Saving throw? Okay.
Yeah. You're gonna see how well you manage to fall.
I'll spend my bardic inspiration. 1d8 or 1d6?
D8,
right?
8. Yeah.
13.
Yeah, that's fine. You're gonna have your fall damage, and she's gonna take it instead.
Okay. So then,
So
feel
we'll
free
just
to
roll 2d10. That's her falling damage. 2d10. That's your falling damage. You
half
take
is
half.
4, and then
Yeah,
she takes
and
the other half, which would be
take an
3.
extra 4.
4. Okay.
I'm gonna move you off of her. Oh wait, nope. Yeah, we'll just put you. We'll just put you two like
Yep.
that.
So she's down, she's prone. I'm just dropping a haymaker into her and keeping her kind of down in that position. So haymaker is made with advantage, but disadvantage, so 10 will miss.
Don't forget you're blessed.
Oh, D4. So 14 hit?
Yes.
Oh, cool. So 13 damage.
Yeah, it's she actually, like, as you hit the ground and like kind of land on top of her, she actually like spits out a little bit of blood. She seems like super pissed at like the sheer injustice of it all.
Yeah. So she's prone, grappled, and a shit ton of damage. But
Right.
I'm also technically prone because I took damage on a fall.
Right.
So we're just laying, we're canoodling.
They were
It's the way
roommates.
they canoodle me.
Punchy canoodle!
You're so hot! I know!
Oh, no, sorry.
They were best friends.
Wrong game. This isn't What Remains, and I'm not NPC.
My God, they were
Ezra.
roommates.
I'm not. I was like, just too into it.
Let me see here. Diff is not happy with what's happening, and he kind of leaps off to the side here, and then like throws his hands forward and casts Thunder Wave at this big guy.
Okay.
Wait, let me make sure I'm. Yeah, so I'm basically going to cast Thunder Wave in a way that misses Bellis.
Nice.
So it's basically going to be like, yeah. Let me see here. That's DC 15 Con, 8 Thunder.
That was a good DC.
It manages to hold its ground and takes very little damage. But now it seems to have shifted its attention to Diff. Bellis, go ahead and make me a free perception check.
Okie dokie. 12.
What's your passive perception?
My passive is 10.
It's not glory here.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know who you were expecting.
Yeah, like I said about like the colors and the runes and the glyphs and stuff. You and just knowing what you know about magic, you think that basically getting in touch with the circle, like touching the stones or standing where these cultists were standing, you'll be able to like tap into the magic of the circle and try to do something to maybe disrupt this ritual.
Oh. But I suspect that I need to be like in the circle, right?
On the
where the
perimeter.
cultists are standing.
Oh, just on the rocks.
Right. On the
Okay.
perimeter of the circle or like in physical contact with the stones.
Okay.
Mhm.
Cool.
Magic, man.
So I will go there because it's only 20 feet. And
you were prone, so.
oh, then I want to stand up. Sorry, I forgot.
But 15 feet would put you right here where you can physically interact with the stones.
Okay. I would like to.
And I will tell you this: as soon as you touch the stone, you now have the option to use your action to make a concentration check.
A concentration check?
Yes.
For what?
I mean, if so, okay, so
Sorry.
These are concentration checks to interact with the circle.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So when you are interacting with the circle, you will get a free concentration check at the beginning of your turn.
Okay.
But since you already got a free perception check, you can instead use your action to make a concentration check. So what
Or
this
I
means is
could.
that moving forward, you get a free concentration check at the beginning of your turn, and you can use your action to make an additional one.
Okay. Or on this turn, so I can either choose to make a concentration check, or just use my action as normal.
Right.
Or wait, or was yeah. So
there's a lot of things going on, and a lot
Yeah.
of people are probably going to get free checks at the beginning of their turns. But
Right.
you get one. If you're going to get a free check on your turn, you get one.
Okay. Well, I do want to touch the stone, and then I want to just throwing it out there, do a shatter onto the middle of the circle, so like there.
Okay,
That
and
little
that is a what's the size of that?
Constitution.
It's going to be just inside of the block if she centered it there.
Yeah.
20 or 10 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's 10.
So it won't be outside of the circle. It
Yeah.
will
I
be
got you.
consumed.
But it will be, yeah, it will. If you're centering it on the circle, the explosion starts to happen, and then it immediately collapses in on itself.
Oh. Even with touching it?
Right.
Okay. Great. And that's it.
Moving on to Aiden.
Find out, Aiden.
You are muted,
I am?
buddy.
Oh.
Still muted.
Nope.
Hang on!
Oh no. We can't hear you, bud.
Can't hear you.
I know.
Are you there?
The funniest part is we're literally just waiting for him to say, I hit it with Wackus Bonkus, and then he does that. So I'll go ahead and just, unless you want to hit the button that says it.
Let him hit the button.
I don't know, him trying to find that mute button. Yeah, I think that was a go ahead with the large arm wave. Go on there, buddy. That's what, yep.
Thumbs up, yep.
I speak Muncie. Wackus Bonkus, pow on that one, pow on the other one, and I'm thinking, what smite? You think one smite or two smite? One smite. Let's go with one
Two?
smite.
Oh, he says two.
Two
He's
smite.
got two.
He says go on it. Okay, yeah.
Pew, pew.
you
Let's
attacking this guy?
go.
Well, no. Sorry, a level 2 smite because you're actually out of spells.
Oh.
So that's fine. We will. Damage is already done. And then we've got a smite, which is there. 2d8 rating.
Where?
It didn't do it, so I'm just going to manual.
Isn't it 3d8 for level 2?
Yeah, it would be. You're right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
14 more damage.
Heal.
Cool.
Yeah.
So that's a total of 38.
14. Oh,
38.
that's a lot of damage. Love with that damage.
Bam, bam, bam. The third one was the Lord.
The first attack is a hit. Wait, did you smite on both of them?
No, only had a level 2 spell slot left.
I got you.
Hello? Can you
Yeah, there you are.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
You're out of spell slots.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
Oh wait, no,
So,
I didn't.
I had a question.
Yeah.
So if, depending on if I kill these people or not, and I run up and like hit a stone up in the circle,
Son of a bitch.
You didn't kill
what
him.
would happen?
But you didn't kill him.
Yeah, I'm just thinking out loud. Like Aiden is thinking, kill these two mother truckers,
Well, we already did it.
and then run up to
You
the
gotta-
stone and hit it, and knock
Think-
it into.
You don't have another attack.
Down.
There's-
You have to fuck around and find out.
But
for
like,
the
I think
one.
he's saying like next time. Next
yeah.
attack.
Yeah.
We'll
You
see.
just want to like croquet one of those rocks.
Yeah, so like what if somebody hit the stone? What would happen if we hit the stone?
Oh, Aiden's workshopping out loud. Got it.
Yeah.
She's like, bam, bam. Hey, What would happen if we hit the stone? And then you
We
hear
get stoned.
this muffled, I can't hear you, I'm busy, from the bottom of the
That was my question to begin with
We didn't hear it.
with Elizabeth.
So
Like if
moving
she
on
hit
to
the stone
Balro.
instead of doing the concentration spell, what would happen?
We'll
But
see.
That's not me.
We have to learn. We don't know what's
Okay,
happening.
Yeah.
that's fine. I'm just trying to, piece together stuff.
Balro, you're up. Jonah!
Japanese whiskey.
Currently talking to a real life person.
Sorry. I was talking
People
to
like real life
relative.
people.
Forgive me.
Yes.
To eat the potion. Is that an action?
I mean, to eat it for Balro, I will have no action.
Nice. Okay. So yeah, he's gonna eat the potion.
Yeah, you bite into the heart, and it is like juicy as hell. Your sharp teeth like cut right through it, and whatever's inside just sort of like gushes into your mouth, and you start like drinking it. I imagine he once he punctures it, he just sort of like crushes it like an orange, like wrings it out. In his mouth.
No. He just he puts the whole thing in his mouth and then he starts chewing. Like I originally thought it was like a ceramic, and he was just gonna eat it like that. But if it's more like jerky, then he'll still eat it like that.
Okay, give me 1 second. I will. Did you get the handout? Jonah, did you get the handout?
You hear me?
Barely.
No. I don't know what you were
Hold
saying.
Hold on. Stop. Hold on. My internet is shitting out on me right now. Just as I get the heart potion.
Did you get the handout though? That's the important part.
It wasn't meant to be.
You got to get to the heart of it.
Is that where his face froze?
You're frozen when you break the potion
And he's
heart
gone.
open.
And he's gone. It was about to get so awesome. Fuck. God damn it. Okay, you're still here. You're still here.
It's hilarious.
No.
Dogs are attacking me. Get out!
They don't want you to eat the heart
Hilarious.
potion.
His
You
his
are like
laptop is like rolling
so-
around.
Can you
He's
guys hear me?
barely. I might have to turn
Okay.
the music down so we can.
Hold on.
Oh, I turned
Okay.
it a while ago.
I can see it. Am I coming through on the camera or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I frozen?
No.
Honey,
No.
you keep shaking your computer. That's probably part of your issue.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a little bit
No.
of a lag, but it's fine.
I'm not shaking. That's my phone. I'm on my phone on Zoom. But I can see it now. Oh, that
Jack's
fucking-
face.
No! About to eat some ass! Alright.
Mm,
Sorry, I didn't mean that. I did. Okay. Now, does this happen automatically?
Yeah. For the sake of convenience, we're gonna say yes. You watch as like Balro flesh tearing and bones crunching becomes huge. Or not huge, but large.
He becomes normal
huge.
sized.
Yeah, it's like lowercase huge. Not capital H huge.
Okay, hold on. I'm adding the stuff to my thingy. So did I go up 2 size categories or 1?
2. You were small, now you're large.
I want to take that.
Oh god, he's humongous. Okay. So now, since I was free, I'm going to Frenzy Rage. And I'm assuming my normal Hellfire Club isn't big enough anymore?
No, you can still use it.
Alright.
You also
No.
snagged one of the big clubs that the other guy had.
True. My question is, which one would be more helpful here?
I mean, it'll probably be about even.
Even? Okay. Alright, so I'll
About
use my
even.
Hellfire Club. Use my Hellfire Club. So let's
Got-
add Rage.
I'm juggling too much to do the math right now.
It's all good. It's all good. I'm just gonna use the Hellfire Club.
He's just super stressed because I'm beating the shit out of his witch.
Well, everything's about to get beaten the shit out of in a second.
Everything
I mean,
within
it's like,
10
like,
feet of Balro that
I'm
Balro
pretty
can
sure
swing
the
at.
table is well set for me to beat the shit out of everybody, but it's okay.
Unless that thing somehow increased your speed. And even when it does, it's still halved.
Do my legs grow in proportion now?
I mean,
If it doesn't say it changes
yeah,
your speed, it doesn't change your speed.
it doesn't increase your speed.
I'm still at
Your
5
speed is
feet.
still 5 feet.
So that's one attack.
I mean, remember, Bellis is slower than you, and she's bigger than you, so.
If
You
he's
should
large,
be,
no.
you should be rolling with advantage.
Oh yeah, reckless. That's right.
Yeah, what the hell's going on here, man?
All right,
And
so
I
that
think you added the +5 to the wrong thing.
I just put it in the global attack modifier, but it doesn't add it
Damage
directly
modifier.
to the score.
Yeah, it's a damage modifier, not an attack modifier.
No, I added both, but can I just add it to the Hellfire Club? Make this easier.
Why would there be an attack modifier?
No, it's not an attack modifier. It's a damage modifier.
Well, it says +5 to damage. Ah, I
Yeah,
can't
not
read.
attack rolls.
Reading is
sorry.
fun.
Reading is fun.
Fundamental.
Yeah.
Reading is what?
Fundamental!
Yes.
Is not for me. God, I just clicked it.
Elementary school. It's
Yay.
elementary, my dear Zizo.
Okay, hold
Girl,
on.
if you're not ready to read, go back to the library.
Oh, I like that one.
No.
We're in prehistoric times. There are no libraries.
Oh no.
And if there was, there wouldn't be a history section. Because
Oh.
we're living it.
Okay, so
Yeah, it says history section coming soon.
Coming soon.
Yes.
In progress.
all right, so I'm guessing
Also,
a 13
library
does
coming
not
soon.
hit the big guy.
I'm
library.
sorry.
A 13 does not hit the big guy.
No, you should be rolling with advantage because you're.
No, I rolled.
He rolled 2
it
dice.
twice. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, the 13 will miss.
Okay, so let's try that again.
All right.
25.
Yeah, a 25 will hit.
That is 17 damage for the first or the
solid.
second. And then that's it. Alright. That's his turn. That is swole. Oh, you know what? He's actually gonna move.
Yeah, he almost like the one you're fighting almost kind of like steps back in shock as you like kind of grow into this hulking behemoth.
Oh, yeah.
And while he's still on the back foot, like your club comes up and smacks it across the face. Kind of
Okay,
knocks
so-
the mask like off center, but it's still on his face.
I think I was like right there. So 5 feet. Can I just move here? Like into this little square?
Yes.
He would be squeezing if he does. If this space here is train he can move on, then he's fine. But otherwise,
Yeah.
So, is that it for Balro?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Okay. Cool. Oh, you're moving in. Yeah,
He's-
that's
Yeah, right there.
he's squeezing between the rocks.
yeah. Marzana, you're up.
Cool. So these are obviously big boys, but how tall are we talking? Like 10 feet, 15, 20,
The big boys are about 10 feet tall.
10 feet? Oh, okay. Oh, not too bad. So I'm currently 10 feet in the air. She's going to go an extra 10 upward. So she's now 20 feet in the air. And then she'll use 20 feet of her other movement to land. Nope, that's 10. So that'll be 20.
Oh,
To land here.
Here, 1 second. To answer your question, Thorn Whip pulls them 10 feet towards you, correct?
Yeah, so if I'm directly above them, would they go up?
Yes.
Like a Christmas tree. That's fun. Okay. I will probably ignore that though. Like that's just for a fun physics question I was thinking about. I'm not close to anyone to do that. She will, yeah, archer this one. Ugh, I guess a 10 doesn't hit. So she will then use her action and
Actually, it hits on the nose.
oh,
Nice.
cool. So that's 12 plus 8. So that's 20 radiant. Sniper. I love it. She's the angel of death right now. It's so much fun. She will then like a kind of like smile crosses her face because this was her purpose all along, and she points her finger at this scary looking mofo. That he doesn't look correct. And do a guiding bolt. Does a
does not
16
look
hit?
Wait,
All
which
right.
one are you? Which one are you aiming at?
This
One
one.
north.
I'm trying to take out everyone in the circle, basically, and this one looks
Yeah,
creepy
that's fair.
too.
We've got the propriety police and we've got the fundamentalists pre-zealot.
Yep.
Am I on the wrong team?
11 plus 8, so that's 19 radiant to that. Oh, are they both dead?
Yeah, it's dead. So wait, I'm sorry. Did you?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
So,
what's the
so
gun
both.
thing? It's like
Yeah, both the ones you attacked are dead.
cool. 2 shots. Sniper, sniper. Suddenly the healer has now become everyone I've hit has died. And she's 20 feet in the air now, so I'm guessing that they would have to like really reach to hit me if they wanted to. Other than of course spell and stuff. So that is her turn.
All right, Kaydena, you're up.
Kaydena sees Barrow swell and bulge and become a giant. She sees Marzena rise up into the air, firing off like star arrows, like a fucking avenging angel. So we're gonna join the fray.
Oh, I apologize so much. Can I do the panther quickly?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Sorry, I forgot about them.
It's okay.
They
I
will
keep
just run
forgetting
straight
also.
toward. I'm so sorry. They will just run straight toward this one, and because that was 25 feet, they can do a pounce. So they will pounce and then claw, pounce, claw, and they have to do a DC 12 strength or if the if the 12 hit. I don't know if that would have even hit. Or wait, is the DC strength regardless? Or no, if it hits, if a claw attack hits, then they have to succeed. So I don't think the 10 hits.
Yeah, it sprints up there and it jumps, and you watch as it the big guy just like stiff arms it.
Oh, poor kitty. And that is it. Just snarls and grits its teeth, and that's its turn. Sorry, on to you.
The drama.
Hey, Jenna, you can see that Bellis seems to be interacting with the circle somehow,
Okay.
or at least attempting to.
Staying out of melee, as you know, Kaydena's just not built for it. But she will hurl holy flame at this guy that is next to Diff. Does a 17 hit?
17 hits.
Okay, he'll take 17. Oh shit! No, I'm sorry. 13 damage. and then he'll have to do some dex saves later.
Yeah, it like hits him, and like the flames immediately like climb over his body and start growing, and he's like "Rah! Rah!" thrashing around.
And we'll step back.
All right. So at this point, there's like a sort of like pulse of magic that like the stone where Bellis is like touching it, the green energy in those like runes and stuff sort of like grows brighter. And you can actually see like the light kind of shining out between your fingers. as the green energy starts kind of pushing back against the darker energy that was like seeping in there. So the green like grows bigger and it grows brighter, and then like a pulse of this green energy sort of radiates out from the circle and kind of sweeps over all of you. I need all of you to roll me a d20.
What if we are 15 feet below the circle?
Except Nama.
Cool.
What if I'm 20 feet in the air?
Except Marzana. Good call.
Wait,
Thank
what am I rolling? Oh, D20.
Thank you.
So
What if I'm just so fucking swole?
I'm actually confused about the rocks. How tall are they? Are they like blocking movement?
or are you talking about like where you're at right
So
now?
no, the stones on the circle.
Yes. The stones on the circle are about 10 feet tall.
Okay. So
Oh.
I just want to make sure, like, Balro can't move like anymore. Like by rules,
I am a large being. I
yeah,
can move.
you had to
wherever I
squeeze to
want.
get into that position, and with a speed of 5, you have to move half your speed, which is 0, to be able to get out of there. Which means you literally put yourself into a spot you can no longer move out of.
The way I imagine it is he's kind of like got his back pressed into the gap. Like he's sort of using the stones to like
And his
expand
butt is so swole that it's stuck in the crack.
Like, why did you move into that space?
No pun intended.
All right,
The
so
crack is in the crack.
I'm sorry. So how high off the ground is Marzana?
20 feet.
20 feet. You would actually roll a d20.
Okay.
You're within 30 feet of the circle.
And I'm not 20.
Gotcha.
I don't know if that helps.
Actually, Kay Dunna, you're too far away. Sorry.
D20. Oh, yo, that's so sad.
All right, so we are looking at Balro and Aiden. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just reveal these to everybody because they are gonna kind of be relevant to everybody.
Oh, yeah.
So give me 1 second here.
Shit. Yeah. No, I'm muted. No.
You watch as this green energy sort of like as it passes over you guys, it sort of forms like whirls and swirls. And besides Aiden and Balro, actually the one that forms next to Balro is like bright red and seems to be like bleeding this blood red energy. So next to Balro appears the ghostly silhouette of a goblin who appears to have like these great gaping wounds all across his body, and he's holding in one hand he's got the severed head of another goblin, and in the other hand he has like this really crude looking like huge like butcher's blade. And next to Aiden appears this stocky dwarf with this what looks like a flaming hammer in his hand. And he's got this like thick braided beard and this like kind of plaited woven head of dreadlocks. And the one that appears next to Balro kind of looks around like it's confused for a second. And then it looks at Balro and is like, "Ah!" And then it looks at the big guy he's fighting and says, "Ah, meat!" And the one that appears next to Aiden, just says, "Aiden, Aiden, oh, it's good to see you, lass." And I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys. Let's go ahead and make these ones purple. So you guys have your buffs activated. So the next time we come around to make these rolls, you guys do not have to make these rolls. So did you guys get the handouts?
No.
I just revealed them to everybody.
You got
I know.
showed up players.
Right. There we go. Now did you get them both?
Yes.
Excellent. So Bastion is Aiden's. Infectious Fury is Balro's.
We get our own anime pro tag fucking aura? Oh, it's my daddy.
Daddy.
Yeah, fun fact, you killed and ate him.
I know.
And then also, well, she's not going to do anything because she's currently getting the shit kicked out of her by Nama. But also, okay, so one representative for the entire party. Roll me another d20.
Marzana. Go ahead, Josie.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I should roll another. Okay.
Yeah, you got bad luck there. You gotta have decent luck in the next roll.
Okay. You can still hear like the roaring of the thunder beast in the distance. It seems pretty consistent, and it seems like it's pretty pissed off. You can also feel the ground like rumbling around you. It seems pretty what's what I'm looking for? Subtle, I guess. Like it's a subtle rumbling.
Oh, then I wouldn't feel it because I'm in the air, right?
Right. Yeah, you would not.
Yeah. But okay. But she is perceptive as hell, so she probably would
Yeah.
like see it.
You can kind of you get the impression that like the ground is shaking.
Cool.
Moving on to these guys. Oh right, sorry. Somebody roll me a d4.
Oh wait, I already did mine. Someone else has to do it.
No, it's you, Jonah. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll roll D4. Oh, baby, hit us with another 4. Oh. Damn.
See? Luck swings.
Sorry, these guys would have actually. I forgot about these guys, but they would have climbed up here, so they'd be
It's
about
okay.
there.
Leave them out.
Cool. So
Easier for us to hit.
this guy drops down over here. Whoops.
I thought I was gonna have to fight my father again.
No, he's here for the feast, just like you. So let me see here. So that's
all regular and normal terminology.
this guy who like kind of came around the corner. He sees you're beating on the priest, and he runs over here, and actually he's gonna cast a sacred flame on Nama. The other one that's over here on the circle, he is going to. So let me see. This one's over here by Balro. He's gonna move around. This one's over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He steps out, moves around the circle, comes over here. So we're gonna get a sacred flame against Nama.
Hey Nama, roll a d6. I'm using my reaction to swing fate in your favor.
You roll it.
Also,
Oh,
did
me? I don't like rolling
that-
dice. Okay.
that gentleman walk out of my effective attack range?
Oh, I rolled a 6.
Actually, he could have moved through the other guy's space, so he wouldn't have provoked.
So that's a 21 on your dex. Yay!
You can't take reactions while you're squeezing.
Listen, stop it.
I'm sorry. Stop squeezing.
I'm being a bully.
That's against Balro. That's against Billis. Both miss.
Yes.
Even with advantage.
And hit these glutes.
Blood Witch.
They're attacking your left side. It's just the big ass. Like.
So, let me see. Grappled is their movement speeds reduced to 0, correct?
You betcha.
All right. So I've either got a.
Still attack though.
Yeah, she's gonna go ahead and just make her attacks, but she's disadvantaged because she's prone.
Correct.
Oh, well, shit. I wish I would have known she could have done that. That would have been great.
Attack or magic?
Yeah, I know. It's okay. Running spellcasters is complicated.
Really?
So this is with disadvantage. Does
Sure.
17 hit.
Yeah.
It's 10 slashing.
Okay, cool.
Does a 15 hit.
Yeah.
It's 4 piercing.
Cool.
She starts like just flailing at you.
Great.
And that's it for her. Moving on to the cultists. You see that they assume these positions in the circle. And start trying to like refocus on the ritual.
I can't assume my position.
Little
And
bitches.
then I don't think there's any more. So we're gonna move on to the big guys. This one against this one's fighting Aiden, so we're gonna get 2 attacks against Aiden. We're going to get 1 attack against Diff and 1 attack against Bellis, and then we're gonna get 2 attacks against Balro. So
Oh yeah.
Aiden, 13 misses, 13 misses. Jesus, I just cannot roll well against Aiden.
Okay, you roll well against Balro.
It's okay. And then this is against Diff. I believe that'll hit.
Ooh.
So Diff has he gets a saving throw equal to my charisma modifier.
Oh, it will help for the knockdown. Yeah.
Oh
And if he doesn't die,
no! My son!
It's the last session, so it's fine.
My son!
If you think about
Yeah,
it,
you watch as it's like the club comes down and he like plants it right on top of Diff, and Diff like flattens into the ground. And then as the club comes back, like he kind of springs back, but he looks disheveled.
Oh, buddy.
And he's kind of like, "Whoa," like discombobulated. You can see that like the glowing speck of his eye is kind of like wobbling.
Oh.
Like it's kind of become like
Poor baby.
dislodged.
he's like him being wounded isn't like damage to the cloth or anything. It's just dirtying it.
Yeah.
If I'm too dirty, I cannot live on.
What a mood.
Perfect
There's
animal
blood on my
companion
cloth.
would be the snuggle bear.
So
Aw.
and what's
Precious.
what's Aiden's charisma modifier?
It's
Should be 4. Charisma modifier is I'm sorry, 3.
Okay, so yeah,
Doesn't
Diff is prone. And then the other attack from him, so he like clobbers Diff with his club, and then he turns around and he punches Bellis. That will miss. And then these next 2 attacks are against Balro. I think they have advantage.
they do.
So that's a
Yeah.
19 against Balro.
That hits.
Also, this guy takes 7 radiant.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Let me roll my strength.
Ooh, I see you, radiant damage.
And
Cringing
let me-
stars a little bit.
Put that pip on him.
I'm calculating for the temp.
It's the radiance of the ancestors.
my reductions to physical damage towards that, or is it just the full amount for temp HP?
Temp HP is hit points, so whatever resistances you have, you keep.
Okay.
Right.
Just making sure.
So I'm sorry. He would have had to make that dex saving throw at the beginning of his turn. So before he takes that 7 damage, we'll make that dex saving throw.
Well,
No, he doesn't get a dex save because he attacked.
Hold on, you cast it last turn.
Yeah?
Right.
He hasn't
It doesn't
taken.
matter.
He hasn't taken a
He
turn yet.
attacked.
As we discussed,
attacked.
there is no spell logic to track a turn before,
Right.
so there's always the first save.
So it's like
Alright.
he attacked, then you cast the spell. Not you cast the spell, then he attacked.
Gotcha.
There's no tracking a last turn for a spell that
But
didn't exist
now
last
it
turn.
will fail.
Does that make sense, Chijo?
I don't like it, but yeah, sure. But he failed it anyway.
So now it's perfect.
Right. So Balro succeeds at a strength save. He takes 15 bludgeoning, and then he will also
7.
get a
Then bludgeon.
punch to the face.
Ooh, yeah!
It's 15 bludgeoning.
So
Back to 7.
Nama.
Okay. So she drew 2 weapons as I kind of like was holding her down. Nama kind of drops and spins her foot upwards towards the longsword hand. And as it's kind of going up, I'll put a little heat on it with a disarming attack.
Ooh.
And the attack is made with advantage. So 24 to hit. It'll do 10 points of bludgeoning damage. The longsword falls to a square adjacent to us. As I'm spinning around in that way, I'm also standing up. And I'm picking up the longsword with one hand and keeping the other hand kind of on her down. And then I'm taking the longsword and throwing it over my, like, kind of hard throw at the asshole who's approaching us on the south there.
As like an attack?
It's an improvised weapon. I'm proficient with improvised weapons.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
And they throw 20-60. He's within 20. So that'll hit for 9 points of damage.
Nice.
That's
That's 10 against the...
No.
10 against the Blood Witch. Oh, and actually when you hit the Blood Witch...
Oh, she's got to make a strength saving throw. Sorry. She doesn't drop it if she passes. Just
Okay.
correction. We may change it to a rock. She would pass. It is only a DC 16, so...
Cool. And in response to you...
Then I'll pick up a rock and
attacking
throw it.
her-
But yeah, go ahead. If she's doing something, it might change that second attack then.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
Why is this not calculated?
It will change it. So it is...
The DC is 15.
Got it. I fail it. So I'll take 18, is that right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Quality of man.
Perfect. I'm still not bloody. Okay, so then instead of picking up her longsword, which wasn't there to do so, I'm going to use that attack roll to just do a punch in her face, so she'll take 9 damage, not the guy to the south.
Okay. So she takes 9 more damage.
Correct.
It's more like you punch her the first time, she like hellish rebukes in your face, and then your fist comes through the flames and hits her again.
Yep. And then I'm going to use my bonus action and spend a point of moxie to... I think I'm gonna play defensive, I guess. I am going to remember the name, Dig Deep.
Nice.
It actually doesn't cost a point of moxie, so I did not spend. Okay. Cool. Done.
Cool. Diff. He's not happy. He's going to he does that thing where like all his tatters sort of like wrap in on themselves and he like blinks away. He appears over here, and then he Marzena, from your vantage point, you can see like Diff does one of these things where he's like, and then you just hear, and this like lightning bolt shoots straight out from his hand. Let's do.
What an absolute prince.
So it's going in a straight line like this. So he's gonna hit.
A real master of space and time, isn't he? Just a real tracker of the spatial position that he's in, the temporal nature of the attack.
You need a butter knife. You're laying it on kind of thick.
I like just using my hand.
You know what? I've told a lot of terrible jokes, so I really can't comment on that.
2 nat 20s.
That's the worst.
Thank you. I'll be here all night because I am
You
alive.
got one more.
Comment on that.
Yeah.
Wow, everybody saves, but it's not gonna save everybody.
Squeeze me?
10 damage.
Oh,
saves,
all of
but
them
it's not
save.
gonna
We don't
save
have to save.
everybody.
Got you.
Right. Electricity sort of passes through all 3 of them. The acolyte drops dead, but the 2 big guys seem pretty unfazed. So this dude's dead. Diff initially, like, he seems like very upset that it didn't do more. But then he sees the guy in the middle kind of keel over backwards dead, and he's like, Bellis, go ahead and make a concentration check. Cool. You regain 2 levels worth of spell slots.
Ooh.
You're muted.
You're muted.
I didn't make the right roll. You said
You did.
concentration.
Concentration is a constitution check.
Oh, I'm dumb.
You
got it.
Okay.
No,
You
you're
got it.
Great. So I what?
Um,
Sorry.
You regain 2 levels worth of spell slots. And you watch as like the energy underneath your hand kind of flares brightly, and you can see where like tendrils of this green energy is now like kind of snaking its way up your arm, like wrapping around your arm. And you feel like invigorated by this magic, but also connected to the circle.
Mm-hmm. And which level of spell slot?
1 second level or 2 first level.
Okay. Gotcha. Sorry.
Nice.
And now that you're connected to this, you feel basically what you're doing is you're like pulling magic out of their ritual.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see, well, actually, you've got a big rock in your way. But you can see this acolyte here who's standing right next to you. He immediately like glares at you. And he like says something in a language you don't understand, and he like raises his club like he's about to start attacking you.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can feel free to proceed with the rest of your turn.
Right. Great.
No, I was gonna say if we kill them all, that language is soon to be a dead language.
That's true. So since Diff has been able to get away, Bellis is going to focus on the acolyte and just like grab him and once again tell him how like he spoke to her in a certain way, so she's speaking right back to him in the same way, but in her own way. So I need a wisdom save from him.
She's speaking to him in Eldritch Horror.
Basically.
Yeah, ye olde Cthulhu.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, he looks confused. Like, what'd you say?
Takes half.
Yeah.
What did you
Still
say?
takes half, so
Oh,
take
okay, so
8. Yeah.
She added him.
He's so confused that it hurts.
Wait, they have 9 hit points?
They do.
Man, that would have been so freaking rad if I kicked that sword out of her hand and threw it at the other guy and killed him.
Yeah, that would have been sick. Would have been sick.
Wait, so you're
Would've been
telling me
sick.
that I chatted him?
1 hit
Yes,
point
you
left.
did.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You done did it.
I did it.
The curse lives on!
It had to have happened once this season.
I chatted a Chad in a Chad
I'm
game.
surprised it hasn't happened every single time.
Right?
Chad writes a note next time. Final battle. All monsters have number of hit points equal to last amount of damage plus 1.
Yeah, I'll just put undead fortitude on everything.
Then you just Chad all of the Chads.
There you go. Everybody.
Aiden, you're up.
Dawn.
Alright, everybody. So we're gonna attack this big dude right here. Actually, the Panther needs to attack before I do.
Why?
Because Panther goes before.
Why? Because the Panther goes.
No.
with it.
Panther goes after Marzena. You're wrong.
Oh, I thought it went before me.
You're
so
drunk.
We're going to, you know, do the Wackus Bonkus. I'm so fucking drunk. It's not.
We can't tell at all.
So we're
Whoa, whoa, whoa. One more.
I have no spell slots. I'm sorry, everybody.
Buddy, you need some water?
All on that
Those
guy.
will
A
those will both
snack?
hit. 19 works.
It was a great turn.
Job.
Jonah.
That's all I do. I'm sorry.
Jonah,
Yes.
what are you talking about?
Balro.
Okay. Attack big guy.
So,
Attack the big guy. Reckless.
So it's normal.
Oh, it's with advantage. 'Cause my body has grown to its normal size.
Oh
18.
18
Ooh.
hits.
Natural 20.
no, you're still
Yeah.
exhausted, right?
Yeah, but I only have
3
speed
levels.
Oh, I only have 2 levels.
Oh, that's right.
Stop bullying me. Just stop.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay? Stop.
Just
So
Alright, so first
there's a
one
lot
is
going on there.
16.
Yep.
First one is 16 damage. The second attack, well, that's shit. Just 19 damage, and then third attack, 22, and that is 16 more damage.
all right,
Total is
so
a number. I'm not good at math.
yeah, you beat the shit out of him. He's not happy.
It's just me and Papa just going at it. Just.
You do an extra dice of damage on that crit.
Oh.
Actually,
oh, I forgot.
okay. So your third attack.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on a second. What the fuck's up with what? So that's 18 plus 5 plus 3. And that's 18 plus 5 plus 3. So you
already-
rolled 2 18s, but
No.
one's an 18 and one's a 22.
No. The second roll is a 14. He has the metric in there, so that crits are 18 plus. He's already settled it.
Yeah. I have it set to where it's already critting on 18.
He's already got the math.
20.
Oh, okay. So I guess if you've already got it in there, then don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So no extra damage there. But yeah, the crit would do the
Oh,
extra
the extra damage I did not have
Yeah.
set.
Yeah,
but-
you like this. You clobbered the shit out of this guy. He's still hanging on, but you like fucked him up really bad.
I don't know. Balro is just glee in this moment. He's just
Yeah,
staring
your
happily.
father's ghost is like hopping up and down and saying, "Kill, kill, kill, kill."
Thank you, Papa.
Marzena.
Okay. So seeing these other people join in the circle and undo all the hard work she did, she is just gonna go right off and fire 2 more arrows. So she will aim for this one first. And let's see if I can hit him with Let's see if the archer hits. Oh, I'm guessing a 20 hits.
Yep.
That's 12 plus 8. So that's actually no, not plus 8. Not plus 8.
12 is more than enough.
Yeah. It's just 12 because I can only do it for one of the attacks, I think.
Are you
Yes.
blessed?
No, it's not a bless. It's a different sort of thing. But anyway, I will smile and then point at the other one. Let's just keep picking them off. Oh wait, are there 2 of them there? Or did I kill him?
No, you killed him.
Oh, sorry. I guess I was
You killed
selecting
that
it.
one.
Sorry, I meant to kill. So okay, I will then point at this one and say you're next, and I will do.
Oh yeah, sorry. I thought you were just kind of going around the circle.
Oh no worries. That also works because I'm guessing an 18 hits. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Damn.
Your spell crosses the guiding bolt. It crosses the circle and gets pulled in.
I'm 20 feet in the air.
Crosses the circle.
Even height.
It crosses the circle.
If it crosses the circle, it gets eaten.
Interesting. Okay. She will then see, that's why. Okay, never mind. She will then go this way 10 feet and let's see. 15 feet. 15. I get an extra 5 feet. So she will end up here. And that'll be your turn.
Your panther.
They will just do a bite.
23 hits.
Nom nom nom.
So 4 piercing.
Cool. That's it for Marzena. Moving on to Kadana.
Okay. 1 second. Okay. So how busted up does Aiden and Bellis look?
About Balro.
Bellis is pretty
Hero.
busted.
Bellis is looking busted. All right.
Let me look. Hold
Balro, nobody asked you.
on. So mean. Yeah, I'm 24 out of 59.
All right, we got you. Let's see. Let's do a healing word. I'm sorry, I'm using the Bellis accent. And we'll do level 4.
Just means she's thinking about her.
Okay, 7, 7, and 8. And you can make an attack,
I can.
a melee attack.
Just the 7 and 8.
Oh, great, because my next move that I wanted to do on this guy was to just like grab him and like bash his head against the rock.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you could do that.
Very middle.
And you're close enough to Aiden that you will get a +3 to attack and damage.
And what?
Attack as well.
You're close enough to Aiden that you would get a +3 to attack and damage.
Okay, great. And
Oh.
what should I click for that since it's just like a grab and smash?
Just if you got a whatever your melee
You have an
attacks
unarmed
you have.
strike.
I don't have an unarmed strike.
Do you have like a club or anything?
Yeah. I have
Okay,
a
go
great
ahead
club.
and
For the
Yeah, go
attack
ahead
roll, it'll
and-
be the same.
Okay.
yeah.
The damage will be 1 plus your strength modifier. If it hits.
Wait,
Oh.
plus you have Bless.
Oh yeah, and then I
So
have
roll a
bless,
D4.
so I roll a d4. 4, so
I mean-
16.
12 will be more than enough to hit it.
Oh,
Yeah, plus 3.
And if the minimum damage is 1, it's dead.
yeah. That was
Can you roll
Kind
the
of
damage just to see
Well,
what?
there's no roll. It's an unarmed strike, so it would be 1 plus strength modifier.
yeah, and my strength
Oh.
modifier is 3, so
So
it's
4
4.
damage.
So a total of 7 damage.
Busted
You-
that head right open.
You break that asshole's jaw,
Oh hell yeah.
and you punch him, and then as he like kind of as his head spins, his like the force of the blow like cracks his head against the rock, and then he stumbles back and falls to the ground.
Amazing.
Did you take your healing?
Yes.
Is that it for
Uh,
Kadana?
Wait, that was a bonus
That was
action.
Marzena.
Balro.
Oh.
Who asked you?
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Okay, so I need a whatever dex save from the guy in front of me.
What you doing? Oh no, the big guy. Come on.
Man.
Big and burly.
Yep.
Bitch! Every single time this game.
Can't win
Every
'em all.
single time. Every time. End of turn. I'm done.
Literally the worst.
I'm taking my ancestors and I'm going home.
Speaking of, now that we're on 20,
Speaking of ancestors,
let me see. Are you? Let me see here. Again, just like before, you see that like radiant pulse of green energy. This one seems to be like a bit larger. The energy actually like kind of cascades down the rocks. And Nama and Kedana, you two also feel it sort of wash over you. And just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna have Diff go ahead and roll in on this one. So everybody but Aiden and Balro roll a d20.
A d20?
Yeah.
Oof.
7.
Oof.
You said
Okay.
everyone but Aiden what?
Balro.
Everyone, you're not included, so it doesn't matter.
Alright, good. I
Okay.
get more whiskey.
No, you don't need.
You
more
do
whiskey.
not
You
need
need
any more
negative-
whiskey.
You
need
should get
negative
water.
whiskey.
You need water. Tell that pretty lady, ask that pretty lady really nicely for some water.
Whiskey is good for my eyeball. That's all I have to say.
No,
So it's
I
not
think
being on
water.
screens, my man. So put your glasses on, buddy. Thank you. Oh man.
So let me see here. That was that one. Rolled a 7. Bellos and Marzena rolled 7s.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and give it to both of you.
Fucking
So
bye, dude.
what just happened?
Fucking bye, dude. This witch is so dead.
Oh yeah, you. So,
I'm
yeah,
literally
no one else.
just going Dio on this motherfucker.
Yeah, no one else can see it. No one else can see it, but the energy forms this ghost that looks almost exactly like Nama, except the hair appears to be black, and the woman has an X-shaped scar on her cheek.
Amazing.
And she kind of pauses for a moment and looks at her hands, and then she looks over at Nama and she says, "Nama, oh, it's so good to finally see you." And then she realizes that Nama's fighting, and she says, all right, let's do this." And she like strikes like a fighting pose.
Nice.
Like she's ready to just kick ass right next to her long lost daughter.
We love to see
And then
it.
let me see, where's the other one?
That asshole.
Is she long lost?
Right. So this, go ahead and do that.
Well, I didn't eat
And
her, you
this.
piece of.
That.
Is she long
Are you
lost?
sure?
I didn't eat my mom. Shut your fucking face.
that is
That's
so
why he-
cute.
Maybe that's why he has such an aversion to eating.
Marzena, the motherfucking ancestors. Bitch, I told y'all about the motherfucking ancestors. Damn. Yes.
Interesting.
I
So-
feel
We're
so
safe.
vindicated.
Quick note. We are fighting, and the
Best for
star,
last,
the
though.
star in the center, the star pattern in the center of the map is summoning our ancestors. So
So the stars are the
confirmed.
ancestors.
confirmed, Nama was right about religion, and both of you were wrong about it. So
Or was
Follow
everyone
me.
just right?
follow
No.
me
We
in
were
my
both
new
right.
cult. Follow me in my new cult.
Everyone was
Um,
right in this situation.
Do you want to be a Namachian?
Hold on one second while I.
Namalithism?
Just
Yeah.
because you're right doesn't mean other people are wrong.
No,
That's
Doesn't
exactly what that means.
Yeah.
Um.
So I just saw that on TikTok today.
So the spirit that appears next to Marzena appears to be a like an ancient woman with a with like antlers in her, like antlers and like flowering branches like braided into her hair, with like a staff in one hand, and she doesn't say anything. She looks at Marzana and smiles and just like nods. And you can almost feel Marzana. You can almost feel like the intention behind her thoughts and feelings. Uh, she's very proud of you, and she thinks you look uh absolutely divine. And then she like looks down upon the battle that's happening, and you watch as her spirit sort of the form dissolves and the cloud like reshapes itself, and then she like falls to the ground in the form of a spectral cave bear.
Cool.
So you
Marzena
can go ahead
is
and put that bear on the map like right next to you,
so cool.
and
Let's
then
see. Launch of the Infinite.
let's see.
Oh, cool.
So I'm trusting you guys to keep track of your buffs because I've got enough on my plate already.
Got you.
I just have to click the dice like a couple more
Right.
times.
Extra
And
time.
for Bellis, you recognize your late aunt, Osana, and you see the familiar pan flute that she had that kind of hangs around her neck, and she smiles at you and immediately takes her flute and starts harmonizing with your music.
Oh, she going drums on this one. So that's perfect.
Yeah, so like Bellis has the drums and Osana has like the pan flute, but like the
Yeah.
sounds coming out of this pan flute, it's almost like an organ because it's
Ooh.
you've got like a larger than normal woman with like
Yeah.
a larger than normal pan flute, so the sounds it's
Yeah.
producing are like much more like deeper and like reverberating.
Mhm. We like it.
And then the rumbling in the ground grows stronger, and the energy coming out of the circle sort of like flickers, and you watch as like the center of the circle starts like pulling itself open as these two great black clawed hands kind of reach out and sort of start prying the circle open. And you watch this almost skeletal head with these like twisted black horns start coming out of the circle.
Oh,
So who
That
did
mine?
spooky.
Bellis give her Song of Stone to?
No, the Song of Stone is for me. It's not giving it to someone.
And as this thing starts
Okay.
crawling its way out of the circle, the rumbling grows like louder. Oh, come on, roll 20. Okay, hold on a second. Rearranging shit. The rumbling grows louder, and you hear the crackling and ripping and tearing of like stone and earth as this thing erupts out of the ground.
Ooh! Fuck
Um, it,
yeah!
it it erupts out of the ground with like a terrible scream, and it's the part of it that's come flying up out of the ground like a whale breaching. It like reaches over and like smacks down against the ground. Um, Diff like squeaks in terror, and this thing starts trying to it starts reaching for the circle, and as it like makes itself apparent and starts kind of heading towards the circle to presumably eat this thing that they're summoning, you see this blast of lightning come out from the side and like tear through it. And the worm like screeches and turns, and you watch as the thunder beast charges up the mountainside and slams into it.
Does the Thunder Beast? Oh!
Oh, that is too close for comfort.
Yeah, it's like all of a sudden you're right next to a kaiju battle.
Oh no.
Let me see. Check. Okay, cool. So that should be it for that. And then cool. So moving on to Acolytes. That one's dead. This one's fighting Balro. This one is. Let's see here. It's gonna go ahead and cast. Yeah, let's do that. Runs over. And reaches down and rests its hand on the Blood Witch's shoulder. And casts Cure Wounds.
Nice.
Oh, sorry. Were you attacking me?
No,
No.
it's casting Cure Wounds on the Blood Witch.
Cool.
This other one is going to swing its club at Balro. It's 15.
It's
It's 2 bludgeoning.
ouchie.
This thing that's like crawling out of the portal, it's as soon as it rips that portal open and its head comes clear and it starts looking around, it's almost like that atmosphere on the other side of this circle is just absolutely like frigid. This is like a cutting, biting kind of cold. Like the air that's rushing out of here like chills you to the bone. And that is it for the Acolytes. Moving on to the Blood Witch. She is going to she casts Hex on Nama. And then she actually like drops her weapon to do it. She drops her short sword. So she drops her short sword and makes like a gesture with her hand, and you feel this sort of like dark magic kind of like start to almost smother you. And then she makes another gesture with her hand and she starts blasting you with Eldritch Blast. She's prone, so this will be disadvantage.
Yeah.
Jesus. Nothing.
Yeah, just trying to start moving her around on the ground as
Yeah.
she's shooting laser beams.
Nope.
Gotta show off for mommy.
Let me see here. So that's it for the Blood Witch. Moving on to the Cultists. They are going to make concentration checks, and they're trying to sort of stabilize the circle from the sort of disruptions that Bellis's interference has caused.
I have a question.
So,
Get good.
Yeah.
That's it.
I have a question.
what's up?
Since Balor was technically in the circle, nothing happens to him, right?
No.
Cool.
It's just his butt cheeks.
Yeah, right. Yeah, this
His
thing
large
coming out of the
butt
circle
cheeks.
has like it has a great view of Balro's gigantic ass.
Clap the clock.
Yeah. So that's it for the Cultists. We're moving on to these guys. This one's 2 attacks against Aiden.
If you're not clapping on an infernal spawn of the deep, I mean, what are you even living?
Right.
True.
This one seeing that this thing is trying to attack the worm, it's actually going to run away and run over here and try to attack it.
Shit.
So Bellis, you are going to get a attack of opportunity.
Oh yeah.
Bellis
as
already
this-
used her reaction.
Oh yeah, she did.
Isn't oh
Sorry,
yeah.
Bellis.
You're
So-
right.
The one that's fighting Balro is like the Thunder Beast came in and just sort of like sank its teeth into the worm. Balro was like, or no, the one fighting Balro turned and was just like, "Ah, no. So we are going to get. Let me see. That's against Aiden.
God damn!
So that's going to be 29 bludgeoning damage, and I need a
Actually, instead of a 27, it's going to be a 1.
Ooh.
Nailed it.
Ooh.
Cool. Yeah, it misses.
Gotcha, bitch.
Good.
And then that is a 10. I believe that misses.
Brian doesn't have to mess with screens.
Those two are against the Thunder Beast. The Sweeping Maul hits. Totally forgot about that. That's fine. And then, yeah, that's exactly what Marzana is doing. Like, she sees that it's like as he winds up for the throw, and comes swinging in. Marzana uses this ability, and it actually like the one that's swinging kind of freezes in place, and then you see sort of like a shadowy silhouette of like another one that missed completely, and then this thing's arm moves from basically like the final position of hitting Aiden instantly to the final position of missing Aiden.
Nice.
And then this one's going to be against Balro. So that's a 14.
Yes.
It's a 17 bludgeoning, and I
Oh,
need
it's a
a.
miss.
Oh, okay. And
I
that's
don't know if
also
it came
a miss.
through. I'm sorry. No,
I
that
thought you were
hits.
saying. I thought you were. The 14 hits.
No. The 14 misses. The 25
25
hits.
hit. Oh yeah, reckless. Got you. So that's 11. It tries to swing, but it's like its swing is obscured by like the stone, and it growls in frustration and just punches you in the face.
What is
Um,
half of 11?
it's gonna be 6.
6.
All right, Nama,
Okay.
take it away.
So she Eldritch Blast finger guns up at me. I move my arm like up her arm, like her hand, my hand up her arm, grab a hold of her wrist lock, and like dodge the next two as I kind of flip over to this position. Then I kind of pull her arm and kind of spiral her on the ground. I'm moving half my movement. She's moved into this position. So I'm moving a grappled target. And then once she moves to that position, go ahead and move her over to the right one.
Yeah, the shadow of Radana is like like fighting in perfect synchronicity with you.
We love it.
Like Bucky and Cap, like all the way.
And then once she's moved over to the right there, she should just be shifted over. I'm going to slip in between the two of them. I don't want to put my token on top of her, so there you go. Okay. And then once I've got her in that position, I kind of like lift her up just a little bit so she's kind of like pressed into the corner of the mountain and the rock. And then I lift both of my fists up and shift right back into that primal stance that I was in the very first session. And me and my mother just go punchy towns into this fucking lady's face. I'm going to, since I have advantage, haymakers on all these, and I'm going to bonus action use my moxie to.
Your mother's attacks cannot haymaker.
Okay, then I'm going to make
They're
my
just
4 haymaker
straight
attacks,
up.
and then I'm going to make my 4 basic attacks. So,
Okay. Yeah, they're just straight up unarmed attacks.
got it. Haymakers for me. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it looks like 12 is the lowest, and 9 obviously misses. Actually, I have advantage. It's all on the left side. 12 is the lowest. Does a 12 hit her?
The 12 will hit.
Okay, so then it's going to be 52 damage on that. It
Okay,
dead.
so hold on. What's the damage here?
13
It's all
for each
13.
hit.
So 1, 2, 3.
40 plus 12 is 52.
Yeah, but 3 of them will be 39, which will be enough to kill her.
Okay, then as Mom is finishing that, then killing her, like I am bludgeoning her to a pulp, and then Mom's also finishing. The last attack, I just spiral around and bring a snap kick to the Acolyte. So that last attack is a 12 against the Acolyte.
And that is enough to kill that one.
Okay, and then she'll also kick him, basically going low where I went high, so we just break the guy in like a nice solid pretzel. As he kind of falls to the ground, I look to my mom and I jump up. Like my emotion is kind of showing on my face for just a second, and then I kind of like bottle it in and I quickly jump up and make my way this way. I don't understand bear, but is it glowing like a Marzena would glow? Oh, okay.
The bear, it seems to be like the same color and opacity as the ghost of your mother.
I rush to here, and when I get close to him and see that he's kind of focusing, I just reach over and just grab or like just touch the stone. Since I saw what it was doing before.
Right. So nothing happens with that at this point.
Yep.
And it's as you like kind of clamber your way up the rock, your mother sort of like crouches down for a second and just like kind of like leap floats up to the top and lands right next to you as you also reach the top.
Perfect.
And like both of you actually kind of like land in the same pose before standing up and like moving towards the circle.
Love it.
Is it a superhero pose?
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, absolutely. There's actually like 2 identical impressions of Knuckles, like planted fists in the dirt.
Oh, I like
Nice.
Very good,
Diff
Dupree. Very good.
Diff looks around and does his little teleporty thing, and actually like reappears on top of the Thunder Beast.
Oh.
And he's like kind of hanging on to its horns, and he looks down and let me see here. Yeah, he looks down at the one that's attacking the Thunder Beast, and he's just gonna blast the shit out of it with some magic missiles. So let me see here.
He's blasting the Thunder Beast?
No, the
the
knight that's
worm.
attacking the Thunder Beast.
Okay. Jesus
So
Christ.
9, 11, 18.
Yeah.
And that's it for Diff.
A lot of missiles.
Moving on to Bellis. Go ahead and make me a concentration check.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 12.
That is not high enough. You watch as the energy that's sort
Damn.
of twisting around your arm kind of diminishes a little bit. You can almost feel like through the connection you have to the circle, you can almost feel like another force on the opposite end, like kind of pulling against you,
Mm-hmm.
which you presume are these cultists.
Yeah.
And when you make that, well, actually, you've got a stone in between you, so.
Yeah.
All right, so that was your beginning of the turn thing, so
Yeah.
take it away.
So now I would like to move here. And actually, hold on. I was here. That's 20. More. 15. That's 15. We're just gonna move right up to that guy. This one. And we are going to just slap that boy with, or girl, or they, with a great club.
Nice. Yeah, that'll do it.
22.
It's the great club.
The gender neutral term is fuckface.
Fuckface. Thank you.
This fuckface, I believe, is.
This fuckface, we're punching the, or hitting them in the face with our great club so that we don't have to see them anymore.
Sandwich its head between the great club and the stone.
Amazing. And by the way, I imagine that the great club is what she also uses as like her like drum as well, like the drumstick.
The specter of your aunt that's like following you around, like when you whip out the club and like crush this thing's head, there's like a sudden like a up like a sharp note as like she's playing her music and then she's just like, holy shit.
I'm a savage, not mother.
Any bonus action?
Let's see. No.
Moving on to Aiden.
Since Aiden noticed that Elizabeth curb stomped the fuck out of that cultist that was summoning whatever's in the fucking middle, she attacks the ghostly or the beast near her with Wackus Bonkus with 2 attacks.
Wait, you're You're way over here, buddy.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's attacking the big
He's
DC.
just attacking-
Oh,
yeah, he's
okay.
attacking him.
So let me see here.
You can't see that that's a person.
Yeah, the 23. Yeah, he's like
He's
squinting.
blind.
Yeah, I forgot that part. So we got a 23 and we got a 15. Both of those will hit. It's on its last legs, but it's hanging in there. Oh wait,
Fuck
sorry.
off.
Both of those attacks had a +3.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
Aiden
still.
is super angry because she knows that her dad is giving her
Yeah.
1d8 additional damage for smite, but she cannot use it because she has no spell slots. She's like, "Fuck you, Dad. Why'd you leave me? Hate
He's like-
you."
Yeah, he's kind of like, as you're like talking this shit, he kind of takes a step back and he's got his hands up like this, like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Everybody
Easy
else-
there.
Even the person
Easy.
who ate his
But
fucking
thank you
parent
for the
is like, "Hey,
XP.
Dad. Hey, Dad."
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah,
welcome
even,
back. Oh,
Like
yeah.
the ghost of Balrog's dad isn't even mad. He's like, yeah, you killed me and ate me. That's just how it goes.
Over
Like,
at Aiden's
He's,
side,
it
like,
is
there's
the part of the tribe.
some serious fucking trauma. Like,
Yeah.
Dad, fuck
kinda-
you. I hate you for life. But
yeah,
thank
the
you.
ghost in the middle kind of leans over, like, and looks over at the guy and says, "You are the father." The ghost like, "Oh."
It's
Yeah.
Jerry Springer, prehistoric edition.
Maury Povich shows up.
Oh yeah,
And
that's the
says-
ghost. The ghost is Maury.
the ghost of Maury Povich. Balrog.
It's a good demon name, Maury Povich.
So while the
Just spell it differently.
while the big guy is looking away from Balro, he's gonna take this opportunity and just say, "I will finish him." Then he's gonna go attack Reckless. 18.
18 hits.
20 damage.
That'll do
Still
it.
up?
That's the anti-Chad right there.
Alright, so he's just gonna crush his skull in. Look at the cultist next to him, like, this is the first time Balro can look down at someone.
Yeah,
And
it
he's
like
just
the big guy like whips his head to the side and is looking at the two giant creatures fighting, and he's like, "No!" And he whips his face to the side and yells, and his like scream gets cut short as a club comes around and just like smashes him in the face. He falls over.
Alright, now I'm gonna hit the cultist to my left. It's an 18 again.
I'm
18
pretty
damage.
Yeah, that'll do.
Okay, now, can I squeeze my big ass through these rocks and get here? Not in it, but like one square to the right from where I was standing?
Make me an athletics check.
You gotta clench it.
I clench it. Clench. This is not with advantage, it's just a normal roll.
Clench
Funny.
his butt cheeks.
Yeah.
Oh, I clench. I clench, baby girl. I clench. Got a 20.
John's face.
No, I was mostly my face was getting weird because you were like holding your microphone, and it was like, and I'm just like, stop touching the microphone, but I didn't know how to say it out loud. So
Was it me?
yeah, it was you. You were holding your mic
Right.
like this. It was
I
like
got a
wiggling.
20 on the athletics. Do I make it to the demon?
I didn't even know
Yeah,
what
you
were talking
succeed in like squeezing your way through the rocks
Alright,
and
cool.
moving another 5 feet.
If I can I just push the rocks for thematic sake?
I mean, you can try. They're like buried in the ground.
They're buried? Alright, never mind. I'll just squeeze on through them.
Think like
I'm gonna-
Stonehenge, except more.
Got you. Okay. I'm just gonna stand right there in front of the demon, and my last attack, try to hit it. Try to hit the demon. 20.
20 will hit.
That is 15 damage on the demon.
Yeah, you're playing whack-a-mole with this motherfucker.
And when he
Get
hits
back in your fucking hole!
when he hits the demon, he's just gonna look down and he's gonna point his club and he's gonna say, There is only room for one. And that's it. That's
Yeah, the
Balrog's
voice
turn.
in your club is like, yes, yes, that will make a great meal.
Okay. I'll make you proud.
Kill
Okay.
it. Kill it, Balro! Your dad's ghost is looking at it like, what the fuck? Like, it has no idea what this is, and it's never seen it before, and it's in his life or unlife.
His life run line.
The state of life that he's in now is not life.
I mean, it's fair.
It's true.
Marzana, you're up.
Okay, so can this bear make attacks? Or
Yeah, it's a fully functional bear. It takes its turn after you, just like your panther.
Okay, cool. And it's not like incorporeal, like the things pass through it?
It has, like, just like you can attack a ghost,
Mm-hmm.
you can attack this. The only difference between
Oh, yeah.
mechanically,
People-
the only difference between yeah, it's spectral, but it's essentially mechanically the same as a real bear.
Okay, yeah, like they can obviously attack it, but if I were to
Right,
like walk through it, can I, or do we have to go
I mean,
around it?
Well,
It's
an
allied,
ally,
so you can just move through its space.
Oh, that's perfect. Okay, great. I was just thinking, all right, never mind. So I would go first anyway, which is helpful. I'm going to, oh, wait, sorry, I'm just gonna move the bear so that I can move me. I will go
Real quick, just as
this
like an
way.
aside, we might run a little late tonight. I hope that's
10
okay.
feet this way.
I'm cool with it.
That's fine with me. So 10 feet this way, and then another 5 feet this way. I'm 20 feet above her, though. Do I get the sense that this angle would be okay
Yes.
for an attack? Okay.
It's just through.
It's just through the circle. Okay.
Right.
So she will. I'm sorry that I'm over top of you, Nama. I'll move me after. I will attack this one first. So where's my sheet? Why do I have the cave
In
bear
your
sheet
journal.
open? Okay. Sorry, I thought I had my sheet open, but it was one of my many animals. Okay. Let's hit it with an archer. It's a 13 hit.
13 does hit.
Sick. So that's 6 plus 8 radiant.
Yeah, he did.
Perfect.
So this one, the arrow kind of like flies through the side, like it flies through its cheek and like kind of comes out of its temple and like nails it to the stone, and then as the arrow dissolves, the body like slides down.
Oh, sorry. I was aiming for the other one, but this also makes sense.
Oh, my bad.
It's okay. I will then. Yeah, I'll try to attack this one. Do I get the sense that the rocks are going to impede the arrow?
Are you flying?
I'm still 20 feet
Yeah, you're fine.
up. Okay, cool. I will do my last guiding bolts.
12 hits.
Sick. They take 19 radiant.
That is absolute overkill. You
Nice.
incinerate him.
Taste
Like
the
all
storm.
that is left is like a severely
Nice.
burned skeleton.
Everyone thought I was a healer, and then surprise.
Surprise,
Stars by
Surprise,
motherfucker.
Surprise,
motherfucker!
motherfucker, I'm a druid! So, yeah.
The bear looks slightly taken aback.
Yeah, just 1, 2. Yeah, she's just actually literally and figuratively beaming at the moment. But that is turn. Let me see
Gain
how far-
inspiration.
Thank you.
That's fucking great.
So that was 15 feet she moved. She will now go 15, the rest of the 15 feet of movement she has. She will try not to land on Nama, obviously. So she will. Can she be 15 feet down and then 5 feet above Nama, or would that be super awkward because Nama's tall?
I mean,
It would be 10 feet down, and then
Yeah, I think that would be too awkward. I'm gonna not complicate things, and I'm gonna have her move. So she's sorry, not that way, but so that she's
okay.
on the stone, like touching the stone, because the stones are 10 feet tall, right?
Yes.
So she's going to use, so she has 15 feet of movement left. She moved 5 feet back so that she can be like in good distance of the stone. That gives her 10 feet of movement left. She's 20 feet in the air. She's going to go 10 feet down so that she's touching the top of the stone. My math works out, I think. I can just make it. So she's basically she reaches out a hand. Very Michelangelo because she's still like floating. To touch it. Does anything happen at that moment when she's touching the stone?
Not currently.
Okay. She kind of like looks over to where Bellis was, and it just looks really confused because she's like, "Why the hell did she do that?" But that's the end of her turn. She's keeping her hand there.
I mean, you do see as you touch it, the green energy sort of starts to grow a little bit brighter and push back against the black and silver that is creeping in on it. But at the moment you like just touching it, you don't immediately feel any sort of feedback or anything.
Okay. Could I actually would touching it with my feet count, or does it have to be hands to feel anything?
Yeah, I don't see why that wouldn't count.
Okay, so she's actually like standing on the stone basically, but like hovering. So she's like just inches above the stone right now. She looks like a statue basically. Okay, cool. So she's out of the way is what I'm trying to say. People can all clearly move around her. And then my panther is going to do his thing with a bite. Where are you, panther sheet? There you are. Where's the bite? Does a 16 hit this big guy?
This one in the middle?
Mm-hmm.
All right, come on, roll 20. Yes, the 16 will hit.
Cool. So 3 more piercing to this one. And then Cave Bear. Ooh.
Wait a second. I'm sorry, you were attacking this one.
Huh? Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
sorry. Yeah, actually that's another anti-Chad.
So the panther is so close.
Nice.
Good for it.
It like rips the throat out of this thing.
Yeah, good for them. The bear is gonna look around because, like, wait, is there any other cultists left? The bear is scanning the horizon. I think the bear. Sorry, what?
So I'll just go ahead and give you this for free, and this is probably something your great grandmother's spirit would know and would probably do. Considering there's no enemies really within easy reach. Your great grandmother's spirit reaches out and touches the stone.
I was about to say, that's awesome. Cool.
And I will go ahead. Why don't you go ahead and make me a concentration check?
Concentration. Cool. Is this considered? Would my what's it called?
Your boon? Yeah.
My boon? That would apply? Okay, cool.
Yep. It's a concentration check.
Nice.
Cool. Concentrations, which is constitution.
God damn.
19 is more than enough.
Cool.
The energy of the circle sort of like reaches out and intermingles with the spirit bear. And you watch as like the energy sort of passes through the bear and then it flows into you. You regain 9 levels of spell slots.
Okay, and you said that equates to 9 first level, or
no, you can, like as long as the total level of spell slots is 9.
Right. So if it's like a 5 level spell slot, that would be 5 of the 9, right? To have 1
Yes.
back. Okay,
It
cool.
could be 5.
I will do the math. Thank you. So 9 total. Oh, so I can regain a 4th level. I'm gonna do that.
And then you will have 5 levels left.
None of you comment on my math skills, please. Okay, I have 5 more, so I can do 1 more.
I mean, we got Common Core here in the U.S. I got no idea what Canada's got going on.
1 more spell slot. I have all my spell slots back.
Wow. Well done.
I always try really hard not to use them unless I have to. Anyway, that is the end of my turn.
Okay, Donna.
How busted is Aiden looking?
Not busted at all. I've
Alright.
barely been able to touch him.
Gonna head over here. Oh my god, this battlefield is crazy. Bellis, have you sustained damage since we last healed you?
No. I'm Gucci.
Okay.
Yo, Balro.
I don't
Thank
have
you, though.
shit. Balro.
If you promise
you
never
have
to,
diff.
if you promise never to eat cannibalized creatures ever again, I will heal you.
Oh no, creatures or humans?
Humans.
Any human type
Yeah.
creatures.
I'd rather die than be a vegetarian.
No,
True.
yeah, Balro. Do you promise never to cannibalize sentient beings anymore?
These dudes, God.
It's a yes or no question, honey.
These haven't been invented yet.
So if this is in the middle of battle, he's going to say, "What?"
Okay. You got your chance. So.
Yeah, his father's
Good.
ghost looked offended by the concept.
Heal diff, heal diff.
Oh, diff. Wait, no, I'm not gonna fucking heal diff. Am I?
Anti-diff! Must die!
Okay, so would Bellis like use a free action to say that?
What?
Be like, heal diff.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
If she's
so
like, I don't know who to heal, be like, diff!
let me.
My son!
My son. Not without my son. Okay.
Save the rag boy.
I don't know why. Like my brain is like trying to find this spell, and okay, I'm sorry. So. Okay, diff. Here's your 5, 8, 16 HP back. He's not gonna make a melee attack. I'm trying to get some motherfucking spell slots. Can
I hear ya.
does Kaydunna know what the fuck is going on? Is she looking around going, hey, everybody's drinking from this like same water fountain. Can I drink too?
Yeah. Yeah. You would know that all this crazy shit that's happening seems to be originating from the circle, and that
Okay.
basically after watching things unfold throughout the battle, you'd understand that the cultists are basically infusing magic into the circle, and your friends and allies are attempting to pull magic out of it.
To siphon. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna use my action to
So like I said, if you're touching it at the beginning of your turn, you get a free concentration check. In addition, you can use your action to make a concentration check.
Okay, let me do that instead of this shitty cantrip.
Okay, so action, concentration check. And like I said, you would have advantage because of your boon.
Gotcha.
Because I think at the beginning you rolled the boon. I think all the main casters rolled that one. The one
I get
that
a
gives advantage
17.
one. Yeah. So you would regain 7 levels of spell slots.
Jesus motherfucker, yes. End of the turn. Oh wait. So for flavor though, Kaydunna is looking around, seeing all like we can see each other's spirits, right?
Yeah.
She's looking around at all the spirits, the ancestors returning to defend their progeny, and she's looking around, and her faith like kind of flickers for a moment as she's thinking like, where the fuck are my ancestors?
What
Well,
about
it's
me?
funny you should say.
And she has a flicker of faith, but then it returns because she knows that the ancestors never leave her. And end of turn.
So as you like touch the circle and you watch like the green energy sort of like flare underneath your hands, it actually seems to be like responds fairly well to you with that roll. And so like the green energy sort of pushes back hard against the black and silver that's creeping into all the runes. And the energy is like coming out of the stones and like like feeding its way into you by wrapping up your arm. And as you do that and you feel the magic siphoning into you, you feel a familiar presence by your side.
Chad, you're gonna make me cry.
Um,
And mama.
and as you take a moment and just know this was not my intention. I'm sorry.
I love it. No,
uh,
I love this.
you feel this familiar sensation, and you're almost like it's too good to be true. And you turn and look, and you see the huntress standing beside you, looking into your eyes and smiling. And without breaking eye contact with you, you see as she manifests a bow in one hand and an arrow in the other, and she knocks the arrow and just smiles and gives you a nod and says, "I've missed you, my love."
Kaydana is beyond words. She just is choked up and she can't respond, but she keeps the eye contact and her spirit is renewed.
Behind you, the worm fights back against the thunder beast. It like grabs the thunder beast's leg and kind of pulls the leg out from under it. You see Diff manages to like hang on to the horn. He kind of like hugs it. As the thunder beast like crashes to the ground, and then the worm kind of like flicks its head and rolls the thunder beast away. So it kind of like shoves it down like this way. I'm trying to drag it, but Roll20 is not cooperating. Okay, it's over there somewhere. And then as it like it turns and it like rears up, and as it's like moving, you can see that there's like a huge wound in its side that kind of like flexes open, and you can see through the wound
What?
into the cavity of its body, and you catch a brief glimpse of this great big beating heart as the worm moves forward towards the circle. And I think that's it for 20. There's no more acolytes. There's no more cultists.
Hey, Chad,
Yes.
could you give me an aura?
Oh, okay. Let's see here.
If that's okay with you.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how to do that.
I might be able to do it. Let me see if it works when I do it. Okay, it works. Holy shit.
So, let's see here.
Cultists.
Right. And then the creature in the middle. So, sorry, at 20, the creature in the middle, because you guys have sort of, well, effectively like taken control of the circle, this thing is like trying to push its way out. But the circle that it has opened is like slowly starting to fight back and like close against it. And also, I will need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw.
Exciting.
Is this magic related? Like, would I have advantage or no?
No.
Cool.
So let me see here.
Nice, Aiden.
So Bellis is fine. Nama is not fine. Bauer is not fine.
Nama,
Aiden's
you
fine.
have bless.
Oh, so do I. Yeah.
It's not gonna help you.
18 doesn't do it.
Nope. Let me see.
Sure.
Bauer's good. Aiden's. Well, no, sorry. Okay, so
It's just me, Balro, and Kadana.
Anyone who rolled less than 21.
I got a 21. Does that
That's
count?
Yeah,
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
So, yeah, everyone who rolled less than a 21 takes 11 necrotic damage.
Oh.
At that, I'm going to use a point of moxie and a reaction. To bloodied but not unbowed. But bloodied but unbowed. That's what I mean to say.
Sorry,
It
we get a
makes
sense for this.
the creature coming out of the circle makes a like an absolutely like ear-splitting, haunting, screeching sound that I can in no way attempt to recreate.
Please
it's
do not.
It's chilling. It is terrifying. It is an absolutely terrifying noise.
Sorry, Chad, did we get the sense that this that this damage was coming directly from it or from the circle?
It's coming from it. It seems to be coming from it or whatever realm it is trying to escape from.
Okay.
I have a question also. Does round 20 count as its turn?
Yes.
Can I use my power?
Yes. Oh, wait, no, because the Huntress would have appeared on the same turn.
Okay. Okay. I understand.
Sorry, this was
okay. No, I get it.
So let me see here. We're moving on to the knight. It starts its turn there.
Is the thunder thing like dead?
No, it just got knocked over
Hurt
and
really badly
thrown out
though.
there. Yeah. Let me see here. That don't need that. Don't need
Also,
that.
its heart, like when it got knocked over, we also saw its
No,
heart.
you saw the heart of the worm.
Oh, the worm. Okay, gotcha.
Well, he takes my radiant damage for my thing that I did earlier. That's
Night
8.
Aberrant.
Yeah, hold on a second.
And then he needs to do a dex save.
All right. We'll put that there. What? Roll20 is not cooperating. There we go. Okay, so you said the big guy needs to make a dex save?
Yeah, well, he takes 8 radiant from Avenging Flame. Then he...
Actually, I think the one you cast Avenging Flame on was this one.
Who's the one fighting the tyrant?
It's this
oh, wait,
one.
no, yeah, it was you cast Avenging Flame again. So what was the DC on that? 15?
Well, he doesn't get a save because he's attacked.
Oh, okay. So he takes 1d8. How much damage is that?
8.
Okay, cool. So,
and then he saves against the Huntress, so he takes no damage.
Okay. Right. And being pelted and burned, it looks around and then it fixates on Kaduna and it runs over here and attacks you.
Sure.
So we're gonna get
Does
a 15 hit.
I think it's John's cat.
Does a 15
He's
hit?
screeching.
You just took his
my AC is 16.
Okay.
So the 16 hits, right?
No.
Well,
oh wait,
no,
there is no
attacking
16.
normal.
My bad.
Right.
Tripping.
The 21 will hit. So it swings its club at you and you like duck. And then it punches you in the face.
Rude.
Fucking asshole.
I cast fist.
Right. This thing moves here. It is going to attack the bear and Balro. So this is going to be against Balro.
Me, baby, with advantage.
So yeah, first 2 attacks against Balro, second 2 attacks against the bear.
A bear.
Oh, let me see. Okay,
Is it working?
so those are both hits.
Okay.
We didn't see anything.
Yeah,
Got you.
I'm not rolling in the open.
Okay.
I got you.
So that's going to be 17 piercing, and I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. So what's 17 half? Is 8? 9.
Sorry,
9.
you're doing Balro first, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
17 piercing. What's half of that? 9.
Yes. And then I need a dexterity saving throw.
And we also need a dex saving throw from the worm.
Okay. And the DC, what's the DC there again?
14.
Okay. Okay, it fails.
8 radiant.
Okay.
20. I got a 20 on my dex.
Okay. Okay. As this thing like surges forward, it like opens up its mouth. And you see like tentacles. Some of them have like faces, or heads of like various creatures and animals. A handful of these tentacles actually like shoot forward, and they like bite into Balro. You watch as like they're like biting Balro in like the shoulder and the side and like the arm, and then they're at like full extension when they bite onto him, and then you watch as they pull right back and just it clamps its jaw shut and swallows Balro.
Whale.
You made the wrong choice.
He hasn't even
And
told you how
then-
much damage you took.
Yep.
I took 17.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, from the attack.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
We're about to see how much I take inside the worm.
Because that's it.
Yeah.
So,
I
attacking the
love
berry.
swallow hole.
So let me see here. So oh wait, yeah, there was a second attack that also hit Balro. So now that it's inside and it starts like kind of the undulations of it trying to swallow you, you take 18 bludgeoning.
Yeah, okay.
Half would be 9. And then these next 2 attacks are going to be against the bear. So let me see. That's a hit and a miss. And that's going to be 25 bludgeoning against the bear.
No swallow.
Sorry. You said it hit. What was the dice roll for the hit?
It was 24.
Did a 20.
Oh, a 24? There's no. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna make that a 1, please, if I may.
Okay, fair. Yeah. So
You
that's
said that I
a
can change
miss
it
and a miss.
after I hear the dice roll. It's after I hear the dice roll, right?
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Or is it before? Is it after?
No, it's totally fine.
Just a little
Okay.
late.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
No,
I
you're
just
fine.
didn't know what the dice was. I was waiting for it to show up, but you're doing it.
Okay, these are not like by the book abilities. These
Well,
are all
Here, simple. She said she was doing it with the dexterity save that Balro just made? Was that
With him?
She was
No.
doing it.
No. I'm saving my bear. Sorry.
with the attack,
It's happening right now. Sorry.
Yeah. You leave my Nana alone.
Yeah, it's happening in front of my eyes. Sorry. Yeah, that would have been way too late. You're right. Yeah, it's too late to save Balro. I'm trying to save the bear.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saving the bear in the first place.
Oh.
I was. Yes.
Okay, cool.
Clarify.
So, that's it for the worm. We're moving on to Nama.
I mean, I'm certainly glad everybody's anti-Barrow Team Nama, but like, Damn, we could have spared him from being swallowed whole, you know,
Charles
you
the
guys.
underdog. He's gonna
No.
shut all of you up.
I'll give you this
No,
one
I
for
was
free.
too late. I was too late for
So,
him. Sorry.
Nama,
Well-
since you're touching the circle,
Yeah.
go ahead and make a concentration check.
Okay.
Um,
Constitution saving throw 13.
a 13 is a success. You feel this weird feeling crawling up your arm, but since you're not magical at all, it doesn't really do much. You're just
Sure.
like, oh, this feels weird. Also the big wound in the side of this worm,
Is on that side.
it's on the side facing you guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Like it's more than large enough for you to get in there.
I'm literally diving right into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the
Go
plan.
for it. And your mother is right behind you.
We're gonna right in. I'm gonna punch the shit out of that heart. Just regular attacks, I guess. So I'm gonna spend a moxie and I'm gonna make a lot of attacks.
So your mother's spirit is giving off a kind of faint glow. It's kind of illuminating the cavity that you're inside of.
Okay.
You can see that it's like instead of bones and organs, this interior seems to be a conglomeration of like a bunch of bodies all melted together.
Fuck yes.
Well, I don't exactly like the decor. So I'm just gonna punch the shit out of the heart part. Yeah, probably. Okay.
Laura feels at home in here.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay,
Fuck.
so which are you just doing straight on arm attacks for all of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have advantage against this thing, so unless you're.
I mean, you would have an advantage from being in the inside. I'm assuming you're
Yeah.
attacking the heart.
Yeah, if that's the case, I'm still just gonna go normal.
Okay.
So 27 or 29, 25, 18, crit, 26, 19, 21. What's the AC? Or just which ones are misses? Is there any misses in there?
Anything less than 21.
Okay, so then I missed once.
Twice.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That many damage.
Okay. Let me do some math real quick. Okay, so that's 67 total.
Yeah. To the
Okay,
heart.
so at first it's like fleshy and kind of like rubbery and resistant. But the repeated blows, it's just like literally that rapid fire with like you and your mother side by side. You're just like pow 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 pow.
Did you just search
teabagging the shit out of this thing's heart?
Did you search typewriter noise and play it on your phone?
No, that was just me banging on my table.
Oh, it sounded so typewriter-y. I thought.
Yeah, that's because I've got other stuff on my table that was rattling around because
Sounded like a money
Pens.
counter.
Pens.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah. So the repeated rapid blows, you like the flesh starts coming apart underneath your knuckles.
And I secure myself footwise in like the weird bits so that if the worm starts moving at all, I'll be kind of lodged in here with enough room to kind of get the punches in.
Yeah, it 1 second. That's fine. Let me see here.
It's dead, I won, and that's it?
No, it's still alive, but it like roars and shrieks. So you guys watch as like Nama like jumps inside of it, like just like perfect form dives into the wound. Nobody really sees what's going on. But the thing kind of starts like quivering and then like thrashing around. And then it like throws its head back and like shrieks, and as it shrieks, it just catapults Balro out of its mouth.
Damn it.
How far does he go?
He lands right back where he started.
Fuck yeah.
You actually like you hit a rock on the way down and bounce off. And your dad's ghost is just looking at you like, welcome back.
Dad's
Almost got
ghost
eaten
is
there.
way too forgiving.
He
Toxic
did some
family
therapy.
traits.
Diff is just hanging on to the Thunder Beast, like trying to to get it back up on its feet. Moving on from Diff to Bellis. Go ahead and make a. You're within touching range of the stone, so go ahead and make me a concentration check. Okay, 17. You
17.
regain 7 levels of spell slots.
Oh shit!
The circle closes against this thing even more.
Oh fuck, where do I want those? Yeah. And yeah. So I am going to basically try and yeah, we're gonna go right here to this asshole, and we are going to Phantasmal Killer his ass. So I need a wisdom save from him, please. This boy.
It was bound to
Good
work
night.
eventually.
Yeah.
A wisdom saving throw failure was bound to happen eventually.
Right.
Yeah, too bad you didn't cast slow.
She's just livid.
And with my and I believe since I cast a spell, one creature of my choice within 60 feet gains +2 bonus AC. Is it all of these things, or is it just one of these things? The plus.
I believe it's just one.
Okay, I would like to give
advantage on all attack roll. Everyone's already doing it.
Yeah. I would like to give a +5 to Nama on damage.
You cannot see Nama because
Oh,
Nama
I
is
can't.
currently inside the
Give
worm.
it to Bowers.
Oh,
He's
she
there.
is.
He's jumping. Could use that +5 to kill the fucking worm, but you know.
You can give it to the bear.
I can give it to the bear.
You could give it to the bear.
Just give it to Balros.
Well, yeah, I'll give it to
No.
Balro. Or no, I'll give him advantage on. Does he already have advantage on attack rolls?
Yes, I do.
He
Okay,
reckless
so it's
attacks.
+5 then. Yeah.
Well, no, they gain all of those.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
all
what
of
she
them?
just asked, you goose.
That's what I was. Yeah, that's what I was asking. So you have
sorry. I
+2 to your
misunderstood you.
AC for this turn until it's my turn again. Advantage on attack rolls, which you already have. Saving throws and ability checks, and +5 to all damage until my turn.
Nice.
Kitty!
Yeah, right? Even the kitty's like, wow.
Kitty, wow!
No, he's being dumb.
Stinky baby.
He is.
Say that.
Is that it for Bellis?
Yes.
All right. So,
Baby.
Aiden, you're up.
Stinky.
Are you still with us?
He died.
He died. Aiden!
He's working on it.
Alright, I'm here. Sorry, I thought Jonah lost his phone.
I did, but I found it.
So
I
I'm
found it.
going to run up. Where's my little token dude thing? Blah, 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 blah. Alright, I see myself, so I'm gonna run up here. Run up here and give everyone a bonus, and then attack the big dude.
This guy?
No, the other guy.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, is he dead? No, he's not dead.
Yeah, he's still alive. Sorry, there's a lot of tokens on the map right now.
Okay.
So let's hit him with. Oh, I'm sorry. One token. That one. I meant to hit him with the bottom one, and then I want to get a bonus attack. Bonus attack damage. Alright. And then that one.
All right. So the first one, let me see. That's a 22, and that'll be 10 damage. You chatted it. The other one's a 14. That's 10 damage, and it's dead. So you've still got that. Oh wait, no, you only get the. Yeah.
Yeah, so I only did the one-hander. The
Yeah, but I don't.
one-hander.
What was the third attack from?
So I meant to only do the 2 one-handers instead of the double.
So
That's
what?
fine.
Simple method. The first attack and the second attack are fine roll-wise.
Yeah.
The damage will actually just be 10 and 12.
Yeah, it's still more than enough to kill it.
Yeah.
So he did. Is that it for Aiden?
Yes.
Moving
and
on
then
to-
everyone gets my bonus to my aura for
Right.
+3 charisma.
I think the
or-
only one that's in range is the Panther and Kaitana. Oh, and Bellis.
Yeah, I'm there.
So
Alright.
moving on to Balro.
All right. I jump back into this worm's mouth.
Oh, you don't want to go in through the side door?
I can't reach the side door.
It's occupied.
Oh yeah, I got you. Okay,
Yeah.
do it. That's fucking
Okay, so
hilarious. He's
I wanna
using it to
jump-
get around.
I want to jump back into the mouth so I can attack it like that.
I hope you choke on it.
All right, let's see. Oh god, if I hit, it's gonna be so much goddamn damage.
Jumps back into the mouth.
Team probably doesn't hit. God damn it. Son of a bitch. Does any of that hit?
21 was the AC.
Negative.
One was the AC? Alright. Fuck! It's my turn.
So much damage.
Well,
Just click one so I can see it. I want to see it. Yeah, so much damage. Oh.
Marzana, you're up.
I'm just gonna take that +5 off.
Yeah. So the great thing about fighting big boys is that they can't really move. So this seems like the perfect opportunity for a moonbeam. My favorite spell. We're gonna put it right in the middle of it. And whoa, why is it saying I can cast level 9? It's giving. Sorry, I'm trying to cast it up, and it's giving me like every spell slot option.
It does that always.
Oh, does it? Okay, wait.
long
Let me
as you
double
can
check what's the
upcast.
highest I can do. It is 4th. I'm gonna do 4th level.
You can get a 5th level slot?
I do not have 5th levels, but I will do that 4th level.
It's a Constitution save.
It'd be nice.
Yes. And if it passes, then it just takes 13.
It passes.
So it takes 13 radiant. I will drop the description. It's a long description, but
Real quick, I actually did some rules checking on this. It doesn't take damage when you initiate it. It only takes damage at the start of its turn.
Okay.
Clarified the
that
rules.
makes sense.
Yeah, because I was
Okay.
confused when it happened like differently in Solasta, which me and Jijo play.
Mhm.
And I was like, why isn't it taking damage when you cast Moonbeam on it? And it only takes it at the start. So I looked up the timing of it, and entering the spells area specifically means when it moves into the spells area willingly. The language is off.
Or
Yeah.
at the start of its turn.
Yeah.
Okay. That's 10 feet, right? Yeah, that's a 10-foot circle. I will not put it that close, though. It'll be right at the center. Perfect. That's the moonbeam. And then that's an action, right? Let me double check. That's one action. She will bonus action, fire an arrow at the wormy boy. And then, oh wait, where are you? Archer.
Misses.
12, and then I will add 8.
It missed.
Oh, the 19 missed.
So it's 21 AC. Is...
21 and up. 21 and
Oh,
up.
sorry. Cool. Good to know.
Yeah, it feels really weird. Like, oh, that's for sure thing. Nope.
That's a for sure a hit, but it was
I was like, oh, all these hit. And he's like, no, 2 of them miss. I'm like, what?
interesting.
I
Can
was
I
like,
alter my own fate? Probably not.
No, you already. Wait, no, you would get a reroll.
Reaction still. Have I used my
Yeah.
reaction yet?
No,
No, I
you
haven't.
just started your turn, so you just got it.
I did start my turn. You're right.
It doesn't use your reaction, but you did just restart your turn, so it refreshed.
Yeah. You have it. You can use it if you want to.
If you want to go for the crit, you can.
I will see if it hits. Let's see if fate's on my side today.
We already established it. It
That hit.
doesn't.
21.
Oh, wait,
21.
yeah. Okay,
Does it?
cool.
Fate is on my side. And then +8 because I'm still an angel. So that's 20 radiant damage. I've only got 5 more turns left though. Ooh. But oh well. I feel like we can kill it.
That implies that we need 5 more rounds.
I love that
Nailed it.
confidence. And then Bear's gonna step up.
And
right.
Panther.
Oh, also, do you want me to roll concentration? Because I'm connected to the thingy.
You did start your turn there, so yes, go ahead.
Cool. I also haven't moved, so I'm still like touching it with one hand
okay. Sorry,
because
I
I'm
thought you
using the
moved.
other hand to cast.
You're standing on top of it.
I can do 2 things at once.
She's handstanding. She can stand whatever direction she wants.
Sorry. God.
So,
Woo! Nat 20.
You regain 12 levels of spell slots, and the circle's close to the point where this thing actually has to like put its head back down through the circle, and now it's just barely hanging on with its claws.
She
Just give it up.
smiles.
Jesus.
This was such a great day for her. And, and then she smiles at her bear ancestor like, did you see that? Did you see that, Mom?
I'm not sure how a bear smiles, but the bear smiles.
Exactly. And then the bear kind of gives a little, now let me show you what I can do. And does a bite. It can multi-attack, so it does a bite and a claw. Let's see if these hit.
And for attack purposes, these attacks do count as magical.
Oh, interesting.
But that is a miss.
Oh my gosh. Bear, you tried so hard.
This fight have been different if we took a long rest.
Let me think about this. That's all the bear can do, as according to my sheet. But can the bear try to connect to the portal?
Yes, I did let you make a concentration check with it before.
That was as me though.
Oh wait, no. Well, I mean, because the bear doesn't have the proper stats.
So it can't connect itself. Basically, it's more of a conduit. Got you.
I mean, your great grandmother would be able to,
but she's in bear form.
Yeah.
Can't cast spells when you're in animal form.
Unless she was a moon druid. No, she's a star druid. That
works. I don't know druids well enough.
Yeah.
Is that it for Marzena?
Yes, and that's it for Bear. Unfortunately, Bear was just not hitting today. Let's see if Cat can hit anything. Oh, wow. Yeah. Can Cat even get over to the worm?
Yeah.
Yeah, it can. Good for you, Cat. And because it ran and is straight shoot, it gets to do a pounce thing.
Yeah, you're not going to knock it prone.
There's no way it'll ever knock a worm prone.
They can climb up on the worm.
Yeah. That's wild. But it can still make a... Oof. It's so tiny compared to this big worm.
So is that it for you?
Yes. Honestly, I feel like the panther at this point would kind of like back up. Yeah, it would back up. I don't know if the worm would want to opportunity attack it, but if it does, it's gonna have to waste its reaction.
Yeah, it will.
Cool.
The panther tries and fails to get after it. It misses. It kind of like shrieks and like whips its head around, and you see like a handful of tentacles kind of lash out at the panther, and the panther's like dodging.
Cool. Do we get the sense that it looks a bit exhausted now, or that it could probably swipe at us for days?
I mean, it's desperate for a meal. Like it looks like it and the Thunder Beast had one hell of a tussle.
Got you.
And I mean, it had a wound in its side that was big enough for people to walk through.
Right.
And it's got several such wounds.
Understood. Marzena's just gonna fly straight up into the air on the off chance this worm. Is this worm taller than 30 feet?
think
Isn't
so.
it gigantic?
As far as height, no. I'd say it's
She's
probably about
current-
25 feet at its like thickest part.
So she's currently standing on the 10-foot stone. So she's 10 feet in the air, and she's gonna fly 30 feet straight up. So she's gonna be 40 feet in the air.
Although, let me see here. Because of its size,
Don't you want to stay touching the statue or the stone?
Oh shit! Oh no, because the portal isn't quite closed yet.
So don't fly
Okay.
away.
Okay, so she's mentally
Yeah.
thinking like she's preparing her body to fly
and stay
away,
within
but
its
she
reach.
And plus,
she sees that it's still open.
your turn.
Damn.
Yeah, you moved on to the animal, so.
A little voice whispers, "No, not yet."
Yeah.
The
I feel like it's also my
answer-
grandma saying, "Don't move, bitch. What are you doing? Stay put."
Smacks you with a
Move to
wooden
this.
spoon that it pulls
Yeah,
out of nowhere.
exactly.
You move to
Oh.
this stone door.
So yeah, that's she stays on the stone. That's her turn.
Kedana.
Kaydana will say to the huntress, also known as the Tyakaria, together, my beloved, we will vanquish this abomination. Let me roll a con.
Yes.
18.
18. You regain 8 levels of spell slots.
Nice.
The circle closes further.
So that's 3, 7.
Or actually, the circle closes completely, and you watch as it like. It's kind of like for a second, it looks like this thing might actually succeed in like prying it back open, but then it goes, chink, and it just like snaps shut. And it snaps shut so quickly that it actually like severs this thing's fingers. And you hear like this fading cry as the circle closes, and the ritual starts to dissipate, and the pile of fingers in the middle sort of just dissolves into necrotic energy.
Oh man, I wanted one of those fucking fingers. Okay.
Damn.
So Kaydana will shout, "In the name of the huntress, yield, beast!" And we will. What is wrong with my brain? Okay, this one.
There's nothing wrong with your brain.
Thank you. Oh,
Welcome.
Joner. I need a whiz. Right? Whiz?
What's
Is
the
it not
DC
on here?
16?
It
DC
should
16?
be.
Oh yeah, wisdom. Yes, wisdom
it's-
save.
It succeeds.
Bitch.
Damn.
You watch as like the energy sort of like starts to settle onto it and like constrain it, and it's like, and then it just breaks free and the magic shatters.
It's the second time you cast it slow, and he was like, "Nope."
Or just big
Oh,
enough
you
save,
think so?
or big enough save it didn't care.
Okay.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
You don't have to.
I still have a bonus action.
That's the great part about rolling behind screens.
I am going to use my bonus action to roll to cast. Oh, okay. No one has aid anymore, by the way. No, I'm sorry. No one has bless anymore. Bless is broken.
I wouldn't know.
I'm gonna healing word my little damn self just so I don't fucking die at the last second. And that's my turn. 14.
At the end of your turn, it's so it's like when you tried casting slow on it, it broke free of the magic. It sort of looked around and then kind of flops over in your direction.
Chad, don't give me that shit. Seriously? You're gonna squish me with a worm.
Um,
Oh,
let's
shit.
see.
Throw it on out flat.
Drops off Balro right next to you.
26.
Just barely.
But 26 to hit?
Yes.
Are you
Sorry, this is the worm?
Yeah.
Yes.
It rolled over.
Dad, I have a question.
That is 26 to hit, 17 bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled and restrained.
Oh my god. Seriously?
We're still
Wait,
inside
how
of
many?
it. Are we still
What's
inside
the
of it?
damage?
Yeah, is
Yeah,
everyone
you
that
are. Nama still is.
Is Balro?
Balro?
Oh, Balro. Yes, you climbed inside of its mouth, so yes.
Wait, what's the damage?
17 bludgeoning.
Okay, that's not too bad. But I am now grappled and prone?
Restrained.
Yes, you're like, you can see
Where's Balro?
Kaidena's like upper body sticking out from underneath this thing's mass. Yeah, so Balro's in its mouth.
The Wicked Witch.
Nama's inside of its heart cavity. Nothing else going on here. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this guy.
Yeah.
I need a dex save from Worm.
Ooh.
For
Yeah, that was the worm's start of its turn, right?
Legendary
Yeah.
action.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, it wasn't the start of its turn. It was just its action.
Oh, 16. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
Can you let me know when the worm's turn? Oh, it has its own tracker. I see. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
it does.
And it's no longer in the moonbeam.
Right.
Out of it.
Right. I'm gonna have to move it. Ugh.
let me see here. So I'm sorry. Do I still need to make that dex save?
No.
Okay. Cool. So that's it for 20. We don't have any acolytes. Go ahead and take those off. We don't have any cultists. Go ahead and take those off.
We don't have any of those guys. Goes to the
On to the
worm.
worm.
Okay, Worm, make a dex save.
Stuff's in the worm now.
14.
Failed.
Okay, so you're going to take 3d8. That'll be 21 radiant. From the Huntress, protecting her honey.
Oh, sorry. On 20, the Thunder Beast would have stood up and it charges back in here. Although it spends most of its turn getting up. Diff is riding triumphantly on its horn. So the worm, let me see. It's going to make a bite attack with advantage against Balro. That hits. It's going to make a crush attack against Kaidenna, a crush attack against the Thunder Beast, and then another attack against the Thunder Beast. So against Balro, that's going to be it's going to be 23 piercing, and then you also take
half of 23.
Yeah, but then you also take 9 acid damage or necrotic damage.
So 21 total.
Yes. And then let me see here. Does an 18 hit Kaidenna?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to be 16 bludgeoning. Thank God that's against an NPC.
That's
yeah,
the
so as
worm.
it's like thrashing around, it's thrashing around and like throws its head back and it's like trying to swallow Balro even deeper. And then as it's like thrashing around, it's kind of like rolling over Kaidenna and its body kind of like snaps and bends and shoves up against the Thunder Beast.
What was my damage?
18.
Your damage was 16.
16, sorry.
And that is it for the worm.
I'm gonna punch the shit out of it.
Yeah, you're gonna do all the things. Go for it.
Again.
And like I said, you have advantage.
Well, regular attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do you want to turn any of those to 20s, Nama, since you can see me since I'm in the side of it?
You're Nama.
Or not
Oh
Nama,
yeah,
Marzena.
Marzena would be able to see you from there now.
Do you want to turn any of those to 20s?
Ooh.
Preferably the
Like the 9?
Yeah, go ahead and make that 9 into a 20. I dare you.
If you want to.
I don't know if it'll actually hit though.
20 is a crit. It automatically hits.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I specified it turns the die roll into a 20.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. The die roll. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
So hit, miss, hit, miss, hit. Okay, so here we go.
Yep. Roll me all that beautiful damage.
2, 3. I'm gonna click that one again because it's got the crit damage. And then we got the miss there, hit there, hit there. So we're looking at 15, 20, or sorry, 25. 25 plus 13 is 38. Plus the 8 is 46. Plus the 6 is 52. Plus 20 is 72 damage.
Nice.
All magical, right to its fucking heart.
Yep. Give me a second to do some maths.
Maths.
Ooh. So close.
Shit.
1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Just say it's it. Just say it's it.
Yeah, that's enough. The you continue like your absolute barrage of blows. It really was just a matter of time. And you feel like the flesh of the heart kind of breaking apart. All the sort of like the connective bits come apart.
Oh, I
And
start.
with that final, yeah, with that final blow, it pushes straight through into the heart and actually out the other side. And as you pull your hand out, it's just like bleeding ichor everywhere.
Love it.
The worm starts screaming, and it's not just the worm, but it's every mouth in its entire body is just screaming in pain. And it's like thrashing around and like flinging ichor and bodily fluids everywhere. And while it's kind of writhing around in pain, you watch as the Thunder Beast kind of comes up behind it and just bites it, like right on the back of the neck. And you hear like a sickening crunch, and it like twists its head and kind of like shakes it around like a dog, and then it just rips its head off. And it basically like the part as it like rips the thing's head off, Balro comes like flying out of its throat. Um, and you can see down into the rest of its body as the trunk of the body flops to the ground, and you can see Nama and the ghost of her mother standing there, just like Nama is just covered like head to toe in this shit. And I'll go ahead and stop the music because you guys
Fucking won!
you did it. The Thunder Beast, shakes the head around one last time and then throws it to the ground and like stomps on it. And then it throws its head up in the air and roars, and you watch as like another lightning bolt shoots out of its mouth, and then thunder peels off into the sky. It turns and looks towards all of you, and then it regards you with a look that says nothing, but it seems to like its gaze seems to linger on you for a moment, and then it just turns and wades back into the lake and wanders off. So in the aftermath, as the ritual kind of dissipates and collapses, you watch as the spirits that have come to aid you begin to fade and dissipate. Any last words? We'll go from, let me see. Just because I want to save the best for last, we're going to go right to left. So I'm going to start with Bellis. Bellis, you watch as the spirit of your your late aunt begins to fade. She plays a bit of a sad chord on her pan flute.
Last words would be I suppose that Keduna was right. We will see our ancestors again. And you were there for me. I will see you soon.
Yes, sweetheart, we are always watching. If you see your father, please tell my dear brother to be well.
Will do.
It was good to see you again.
Rest well.
And she smiles and sort of blows away on the wind, but even after she fades away, like uh a few more
Notes.
bars of music play.
Aww.
And then it seems like that music is also like kind of fading into the distance.
Nice.
I'll go ahead and close initiative here. And let's go ahead and do Dupre.
Yeah, she's not leaving the body of it. She's still punching at the heart of it. And like at this point, like victory is assured. Even still, she still continues punching at it. She very rarely looks up to see her mother. And if her mother continues fighting alongside her, she doesn't seem to really notice. But you can definitely, like, if you can see her from your position, you can see that she's lost her senses and is just beating the shit out of the remnant. She says nothing to her mother as she fades away.
Yeah, the at this point, like the heart has like come apart and it's very like slack and it's not offering a really good target for you to punch.
There's bits inside. If there's
Yeah, and
materia, it's being
there's
punched.
plenty of faces and skulls and bodies.
Yeah.
It seems like everything this thing has ever eaten has conglomerated to form this interior.
If her mother says anything or if her mother starts fading away, whatever it is, the only response that Nama gives is just like spurts of blubbering, and she's just smashing into it, tears kind of filling out her face, and just her face like a rictus of absolute malice, just smashing the shit out of the interior of this thing.
What you would notice is that like the cadence of two people punching becomes the cadence of one person punching.
Doesn't stop for a while until she becomes exhausted due to the fact that her thing runs off. And even then, it's still just kind of senseless attempts at attack.
Aiden's Aiden, any last words for your the ghost of your father?
Muted. Oh wait, no.
I can
No, we
hear him.
hear him.
I
We can hear
muted.
him.
I muted him because he was playing music before. Sorry.
Yeah.
So I noticed my aura is going down, and I noticed my father flickering. And I'm
Now
like,
he's actually muted.
No, he's not.
No,
No,
he's
"Oh,
not.
okay,
Stop.
okay." So I'm like, all right,
Can't hear him.
Shh.
see you on the other side, Papa. Farewell, thank you, and thanks.
He kind of rests the hammer in his hand on his shoulder and like plants his other fist on his hip. And he just kind of considers you for a moment as he fades and just like gives you a single confident nod. Like you're gonna be okay.
Thanks.
And now Balro.
Oh, Balro.
Okay, so where am I in conjuncture to the worm and its severed parts?
You're
So
gonna
like
start
the majority of the worm's corpse is like here sticking out of the ground and the head is like over here somewhere. So here, I'll just go ahead
Alright.
and move you. You're like over yonder.
Fuck. I was hoping to be in the middle. How long would it take to get to the middle? Like,
For you, it would probably
right
take all
here.
day.
Fuck me. Okay. Alright, I mean, fuck it, he's not gonna move. So, he's gonna see his father, and he's gonna go back to, he's gonna remember the time that he spent in the tribe, before he got exiled that he's sort of just gonna his uh his hammer down, not the hammer, the club down, still hold it like at the end, and he's going to just think it is time to start anew, father.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
I think it is time to start anew, father.
Ah, anew. The ghost of your father looks kind of puzzled and says, "What do you mean? You are the strongest there is, the strongest the tribe has ever had."
I think I think we should make new tribe.
Hmm. Well, if you found the tribe, it will be mighty indeed. And despite the fact that you killed and ate him, he doesn't seem at all upset. He seems
Yeah.
rather proud of you. Um, and as he starts to fade, he just like smiles a big toothy grin, and he says, "Eat well, my son." And then he
At that,
disappears.
after that, Balrog's gonna head to the circle as long as that takes. And the main thing that he's gonna try to do is contact the demon that's in his club, see if he can enter the realm where that demon was trying to get out.
Hmm. Oh, and while you're within the circle,
Yeah.
um, yeah. So basically, while everybody else is going through their stuff, you're going to be hobbling your way up the hillside to the circle there.
Mhm. You could
And
just
actually, let me.
do mine like at the end, or you could do it in like privates or something.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and put you in the circle, but we'll cover what happens when you get there.
Cool.
At the end. So that's it for Balro. Marzena, the bear. Now that the battle is over, the bear reforms into the shape of your great grandmother. And she's standing there with her like staff kind of planted in the ground, and like her robes and beads and stuff kind of flickering in an invisible wind. And she just like watches you. Oh Jesus Christ, John.
We love to say it. Yeah.
Everything's a cake.
Um,
Marzena flies down off of the statue stone thing, and her wings slowly fade away, and she reverts back to her more normal form. And she smiles at her grandmother before giving like a slight bow. And when she returns to full height, she looks her in the eye, and in Celestial, she says,
I will take care of the Astrophil, and I hope to see you again soon.
you can always find me in the stars.
Marzena, like she's absolutely beaming at this point.
Every time I see the great bear in the sky, I will think of you, Grandma.
She smiles and nods, and she says, "We will be watching. You have done well, and you will continue to do well in the future. Take care now."
As she's starting to kind of fade away, Marzena will kind of like there's like a deep kind of sigh, and for the first time in like a very long time, she kind of doesn't seem to really focus on anything. Like she just kind of like exhales, and as her grandma's like fading away, she just leans against the rock and just kind of looks out into the beautiful. Is it what time of day is it, by the way?
Um, it it was it was like late afternoon when you guys started this combat. So it's the sun is setting.
Gorgeous. She looks
Which I
off into that
think
beautiful sunset.
I'm not sure how the sun sets on Earth, but does it
Same.
rise west to east?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So it's like setting in the east, so it's actually starting to like settle down behind the mountains.
Mm. Yeah, and for a moment she goes to reach for her cards, but she kind of stops herself and just exhales and takes in the sky and the scenery and just kind of smiles to herself and yeah, just watches her grandma fade out with a smile on her face.
Now, where the other ones seem to sort of just like fade or like dissipate into wisps of energy, your grandmother actually starts like dematerializing into uh like like ghostly leaves and flowers
Oh,
um that sort of like blow away on the breeze. And
okay.
the entire time this like smile and this look of absolute pride and satisfaction is on her face. And then she too disappears. And last but not least, Jijo.
The Tyakaria. So Kedana is buried in goo. She lifts herself out. Barely bothers to like scrape it off of her face. She looks to the Thyakaria and says, "The only way that I can continue without you is to bring your word to the people of the valley so that they may take heed.
And I'm sorry.
I've seen the madness that is incurred
Hmm.
when the valley folk turn their face from the wisdom of the ancients. And I will make your will known among the tribes. That's the only way I can go on."
The ancestors are proud of you. So proud. They sent me on their behalf, but there was nothing that could have stopped me from making this journey to be by your side. I will miss you, my love, but I will see you again someday. And
I will.
the arrow, the bow, like disappears from her hand, and she hugs you.
Goodbye. I will see you again.
And you just hold that embrace, but you feel like as you return the embrace, you feel her. And then that that sensation of holding somebody just fades away. And when you open your eyes again, she's gone. Um, sorry, one last bit I probably should have mentioned earlier. But yeah, when the Thunder Beast was like shaking its head around, it would have flinged Diff off of its horns. And you would have seen Diff kind of like arc through the air, and then his momentum would have kind of like stopped, and he sort of just drifted down to the ground like a leaf.
Aww.
Um, so now that uh, so one thing you hadn't really noticed, but now that becomes really apparent, is that a lot of like forest noises had been largely absent, and so it's like this absolute, uh, like despite all the carnage and the corpses lying around, this atmosphere of like calm and like just nature kind of settles over the area, and the whole place seems to be kind of bathed in this golden light from these rays of the sunset that are streaming through the mountains. um and you, as everybody's kind of standing around, kind of contemplating what just happened and what they've been through, you watch as Balro lumbers into the middle of the circle, and holds his club in both hands. And what do you want to say to your infernal master?
So while he's holding it in his hands, he's just gonna look up and say, "Can you open it?
I'm sorry, say it again.
Can you open it for me?"
Anew? Can you
No,
repeat
for
that?
Can you
me.
open it for me?
Oh, open what? The circle?
The portal so Arrow
Right,
can jump in.
right.
Then it closes.
Got you. I wanted to make sure that he would have understood what you meant. I was having trouble.
I got you.
Yeah, the lingering magic, like especially like Bellis and all them. No, Brian, no. So the lingering magic in the stones, you watch as it so like the green energy kind of pushes all the dark energy out, but the dark energy doesn't disappear. It kind of sinks into the ground and like snakes kind of races across the ground, and gathers at Balro's feet. And then Balro, like the energy surrounds him, it all bursts into flames and Balro disappears.
No, I doesn't even notice.
So
As he's doing that, Kaydunna
Oh, wait.
will like flash off like a sacred flame and like barely miss him as he disappears.
yeah, sorry, I shouldn't have deleted your token. I'm gonna bring it back. Let me see here.
Nayland is
Somebody-
disappointed in you, Jonah. Just want you to know that.
Naughty.
Nayland, he told me, he said, that Jonah, his character Balro, pretty dumb. I don't like him. I said, oh, Nayland, the Grey Order.
Well,
What
hey,
a good, handsome boy.
hey, John,
Best boy.
I'm just gonna claim it right now, but he's gonna show up in a future game.
If you're running it, I mean, but I'm going to let you know, most of the things in the Astral Sea, like where he just was sent, I presume, everything that lived there is no longer living there. This is millions of years ago. Everything has turnover. Hell, even the demon
no.
princes aren't the same. So you just sent him into a meat grinder, and he's an 8th level character.
Oh yeah.
He'll be fine.
If you want to run a game in my setting and have him be there, that's fine. But I'm telling you, canonically for me, that's it. Like,
No, he'll probably show up in the Spelljammer game.
sure, great,
Because he's out there among the planes now.
absolutely. Unending Spiral's a shotgun right into the multiverse, literally.
Yeah.
So in this aftermath, now that Balro is gone, Diff kind of like trots up to Bellis, and he's just kind of looking around. He doesn't really understand what's happening, and he just like reaches up and is holding Bellis's hand.
Oh.
Buddy. She holds it and gives him like a little like reassuring squeeze.
And any closing statements or final words?
Nope.
Alrighty. Well, Balro would have been one of them, but he's gone and off elsewhere, so that's a different thing. Can I get Constitution saving throws from Kaydunna and Nama?
Sure. Very good.
Perfect. Fucking perfect. All right, John, looks like you got your wish. Okay, guys, that's it. Any final words from any of the characters?
Nope.
No, very cool. I think as kind of like a little, what's it called? Like a pin in it. Marzena is finally just living in the moment.
Nice. Finally.
He's like, I think I like killing people.
Chad, do you want to do a write-up on the aftermath there regarding that saving throw? Because I think I know what you're saying, but if you want to do a write-up, I can post it in the Patreon, or I can do the write-up myself. I think I know where it goes from there, based on those
Oh, yeah.
rules.
I mean, dude, you were like elbow deep.
Yep, I understand.
Yeah.
I'll do a write-up for it then, and explain.
Excellent. Yeah,
Cool,
you
cool.
can let that play out however you want. But
Yep.
my
Fair.
job was getting us here.
You want a Balro, I want a Lady of the Deep. More than fair.
Fuck yes. This is like
A perfect exchange.
Nice.
excellent. So,
Thanks for watching those that did. I'll go ahead and stop
yeah.
the stream.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you guys for playing.
Yeah.